Are we back? Hopefully, maybe. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Hopefully we're back-ish. Are we alive? We're alive! We made it! Oh my god, I don't know what happened. My entire internet just kicked off. Like, everything went down. But I'm back, waiting for Magic Online to load. I have no idea. I'm gonna blame my ISP or something. I have no idea what happened. Alright, so we're back. We just opened our packs. I am not dead, just my internet was for a minute. Hopefully, I don't even know. Maybe there'll be some glitch and we'll have a new sealed pool that has more good cards. That would be sweet if you accidentally get out of the league. Okay, yes, we better edit deck. Alright, let's try this again. Let's pretend like that never happened. Let's just sort by rarity. Oh man, this pool. Alright, we're back. NR Paul, I did not see your donation, but I can look it up. I'm so sorry. I think that happened while my internet was down. I'm looking it up right now, NR Paul. So donation, why we were gone $3 from NR Paul. Yosef, I don't know. I think Richard had a bad pool. My LGS had a great release. Well, thank you for the donation, NR Paul. And I think you're right. Leak4242, 5 months in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. So yeah, I think that's what happened with Richard. I think he was just a little salty because he got a bad pool. Speaking of bad pools, what do we got here? So we have Crappy Furnace of Wrath Pirate. We have 3 blue rares, but how good are these blue rares? Herald of Secret Streams. Oh man, $2 from 595. Seth just rage quit the stream because of the bad sealed pool. By the way, can you read my last message about Gideon decks? Yes, 595, and thank you so much for the donation. I did get your message. A few 5-0 leagues with Gideon's, Esper, and Arset, and a white-black build with Night's Whisper. Yeah, I think that is super sweet. I noticed the white-black one. And thank you again for the donation, both of them. So rares, we got Spell Swindle, meh. I mean, I guess it's okay. Herald is good if we have lots of Merfolk. This is good if we have lots of +1/+1 counters. Treasure Map will probably play no matter what. And then a Sun Petal Grove. Oh man, this might be the most disappointing set of rares I have ever opened in a sealed pool. This is super bad. Try refreshing because the stream went down for a minute. My internet absolutely conked out. So how do we salvage this? Let's sort by color. We have a lot of blue rares. Do we have anything that works with them? So blue, this is not especially important. We have a lot of blue 1-drop. Maybe we're going to be just like an all-in aggro deck. Oh, goodness. Mebabite for 12 months in a row. What has 12 hands, 12 legs, and 12 eyes? A dozen pirates. Thank you for the 12-month resub. Team won the 2-headed giant pre-release. Awesome. Big scoops here for our re-subscriber. So we have 2 Siren Stormcallers. Maybe we're just like an aggro deck. I don't know if we're supposed to be an aggro deck. Chart the Course is pretty good. Shaper's Apprentice has flying as long as you control a merfolk. Okay. Siren's Ruse. Okay, can save a creature. That's not the worst. Navigator's Ruin. At the beginning of your end step, if you attack with a creature. Ooh. Can mill our opponent. Siren's Lookout. Okay. Explore. Explore Pirate. That could work. Stormfleet Spy. That's fine in an aggressive deck. Maybe we can be like an aggressive blue deck. That's not that good. Pirate's Prize, card draw, we'll take it. Run aground, put target artifact or creature on top of its library. Removal. Prosperous Pirates, meh. I guess it's like okay-ish, and this thing's okay. So our blue's actually not horrible. We might be able to build a blue deck. What do we have in green? Whoa, what do these do? Man, we could just be all 1-drops. We got three Jungle Delvers. Not as good as Real Delver, but has a similar name. Ixalan's Diviner. Okay. Ooh, +1/+1 counters. Maybe we're just like, whenever you explore, put a counter on it. Maybe we're just like blue-green aggro. This thing's probably fine-ish. Blinding Fog. I don't think we actually want a Fog. Blossoming Dryad, untap a land. Man, we don't have very many good things. Savage Stomp. Yeah, at least we don't have to worry about the flipping. It's okay, open 2 mythics in my pool. Axis of Mortality and Boneyard Parlay. Yeah. Alright, Froggy Troller. Maybe catch you later. Thanks for stopping by. Other colors, what do we have? Demystify, not even close to playable. Man, this is not an ideal sealed pool. Kinjali's Caller. Makes dinosaurs cheaper. We don't have many dinosaurs, though. We have the Belligerent Baronodon. Colorless stuff. I guess we could play this equipment. Is not the worst if we really need to. Hey, what's going on, Dazanetti? How goes it? White and black removal. Yeah, let's keep looking at white. Random explore thing. This is actually pretty fine as far as removal spells. 2 pious interdictions. Legion's Judgment destroys a big thing. Conquistador, not really good unless we got more of them. A couple of Skyblades. Lifelink, Bear. First Guard. Okay. In black we have Big Explorer thing. Spreading Rot. Okay, we can get rid of some lands. Anointed Deacon. Vanquish the Weak is fine. Some random stuff. Some Blight Keepers. In red, so we have 2 unfriendly fires. Those are decent as far as removal goes. Another kind of bad dinosaur. Demolish. Artifact or land. Fire Clan and Blast. That's another fine removal spell. Lightning Rigger. Headstrong Brute. Pirate. Pyroclasm. Nothing. Couple of okay pump spells. How do we get a playable deck out of this? What's going on, Durtorbis? How goes it? School teacher, as a school teacher, I have to say something because I tell my kids it's Conquistador. All right, well, thank you, Zara. Definitely appreciate the info. My seal pool was so bad, it was as bad as Richard talked about. I ended up attempting to mill people out. Well, could it be worse than this? I think blue-green might be where we're at, splashing for removal. I mean, yeah, red is okay. It doesn't have much as far as creatures are concerned. The 2 unfriendly fires are good. I don't think we really want to play Angerous Marauders, most likely. Let's see if we can actually make a somewhat functional deck out of this. I think, if we start with blue, I don't know about Cupola. We don't have that many Merfolk. Do we have good Merfolk in green? Not really. Our green cards actually aren't that great. I guess we have all these 1-drop Merfolks, but they're not very good. Yeah, the pool does not seem very powerful. We didn't really get any bomb rares, or even bomb uncommons, so we're just trying to piece together something. Maybe it's blue-red? Maybe that's our best bet, is just to be blue-red? And try to take advantage of the removal and being aggressive. We just might be short on creatures if we go that direction. We don't have that many creatures. Actually won first place in my local pre-release with red-white aggro. That's awesome. Rowdy Crew was pretty good. Ooh. Interesting. Blue-green. What does our green even add? Like, we get this thing. This, I guess, is, like, sort of okay-ish. This is a pretty bad pump spell if we don't have a lot of merfolk. This is, I guess, a somewhat playable. Our green actually doesn't add that much is the problem. Unless we're just going to go all 1-drops with Jungle Delvers. Yeah, this is not looking very, very possible. All right, I think we gotta. I don't think green will work. We can't play 3 Jungle Delvers. I think we gotta be blue. I think maybe it's, let's see what blue-red looks like. That might be our best. We might just be like blue-red aggro, sort of. We can play Lightning Rigging Crew. Does not seem great, but we do have a bunch of pirates. Headstrong Brute can't block, has Menace if you control Pirate. Okay, sure. Fiery Cannonade, yes. Unfriendly Fires, please. Oh man, is this really... We're probably going to have to play these Sure Strikes. I think we're going to just be like blue-red... We're going to be like blue-red aggro. I think that's where we're at. I think we just got to go super aggro. Our green is bad. Our black isn't very good. Our white gives us a couple of removal spells, but I don't think it's better than the red removal spells. Alan Brighto, for the 3rd month in a row, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, we're not going to play Wild Growth Walker. What's our last... Do we have any more... We could play this Ruse. We kind of need another creature. Do we have any playable red creatures? I guess this is somewhat playable. It's a pirate. It's a 2-drop. Something like this? Is this... Spell Swindle doesn't even seem that great here. I guess it's okay. This might actually just be the deck. I guess this is another 2-drop. If we need creatures. Oh, we need this Fire Clan in Blast too. So what do we cut from here? I don't think we can play... Where's Dive Down? I don't know about Dive Down. I think I'd rather play Sure Strike. Awesome Dude for the 12th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. That is insane. Pretty sure the first person I've subbed to for a year. Well, thank you so much, Awesome Dude, and good to see you. Big Scoops here for our resubscriber. I don't think we can really play the 7-drop. It's so slow. And we want to... I think we want to be the aggro deck for the most part. What do we cut? We need to cut 2 cards? Max Infat, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. We can play Pirate Cutlass as well. That might actually be pretty good in this deck. Yeah, I mean, 14 creatures isn't a ton, but we do what we gotta do. We only have so many playable cards. Sun Crown. Alright, I guess that could be okay as our 6-drop. Well, now we gotta cut 4 cards. What 4 cards do we not want in this deck? We might not need 2 Sure Strikes, although if we're going really aggro, it's probably actually pretty good. Probably not Capola. Capola doesn't seem very good. It's only a 2/2 for 3. I think it's just worse than our other cards. Probably our best bet is just to get like a Pirate's Cutlass on the lookout. Yeah, cut the rare Merfolk. We still gotta cut 3 more cards. Yeah, we can cut a Sure Strike. I don't know about Prosperous Pirates. That doesn't seem that good. But I'm worried about cutting... Maybe it's the 5-mana counter. Maybe we cut the counter and the Prosperous Pirates. Maybe it's something like that. Yeah, I don't know about Lightning Rig. We actually have a lot of pirates, and it gets in damage to the face, which might actually be relevant. The Marauder. Where's the Marauder? I think this looks pretty good. I don't know. It's only a 3/4 for 5, and we can't really take advantage of the mana very much. I guess it is a pirate. Does Herald of Secret Streams do anything? Maybe we just cut that Merfolk. Maybe we shouldn't be playing any Merfolk. I guess it might help with Siren Lookout, but Siren Lookout already has flying. All right, we'll cut Herald of Secret Streams for Prosperous Pirate. I think this is what we got. I think this is our best bet based on this pretty lacking sealed pool. We have an Artifact Hill Giant. All right, let's run it like that. Well, add lands. 9/8. Yeah, that seems right. We got blue 1-drops. All right, let me make the overlay real quick. And Actually, all right, hang on. Quick 30-second break. Sorry about this. 30-second break while I get the overlay up, and then we'll be back with round one of our, let's see how this goes pre-release. All right, hang on. Almost got it. Almost got it. Ugh. This is why I always make the overlay beforehand. 1 second. Almost. Almost got it. So how's everyone doing tonight? Well, I was hoping to open some bomb mythics, but that's the thing about sealed. You can't really control what you open, so you just gotta make do with what you got. And for us, that is a pile of janky blue-red cards, but it could work. I don't know what this format's like. Maybe it's possible that we can steal some games with it. You never know. It could happen. All right, overlay achieved, and I'm back. All right. Spell Swindle is so good. Yeah, Spell Swindle seems interesting. Oh, welcome, Moto Sobo. Good to have you. I'm like the Oprah of Magic Online. I don't think I've ever heard that one before, but thank you. We're good. We're good. This is going to be fun. We're just going to trample over people really quick with Pirates. So what's the prediction? We haven't played any games yet. What's the prediction? How many wins do we get? It's 5 rounds. I think we can get 3 wins. I think it's possible that we get 3 wins. We don't have any bombs, so we just got to be aggressive and tricky to make up for our lack of bombs. 3-2, 3-2, 2-3, 0, 1-4, 0-5. All right, looks like 3-2 is the max, and a lot of people are... 3-2 is the ceiling by the look. By the looks. All right, good hand. Oh, dear. This is not what we were hoping for. No red mana. Lots of red cards. Are we supposed to have this? I guess. Oh, I think this was not supposed to be in our deck. Oh, well. It actually could be okay. I think we mulligan this. Okay, I mean, Storm Tamer and Blast. Let's get there. We're getting there. Yeah, we'll keep this. Opponent's also mulliganing. We're not gonna, well, we're not gonna 0-2. We're gonna crush it. We're gonna 5-0. We're gonna 5-0 with this deck. Mountain to the bottom. So how did all your pre-releases go? Sent you an Ixalan blue-green Turbo Fog decks a few days ago. I don't remember seeing that. I guess I'll have to double-check my email. I don't remember seeing a blue-green Turbo Fog deck. Yeah, I think Fiery Cannonade can be good in some matchups. 5-1, 3-1. All right. 3 out of draft today. Nice. Ooh. Well, Cutlass equips to our, aggro. Storm Tamer, gonna get there all by its lonesome. Opponent was not prepared. Usually, yeah, either you can put decks in like the YouTube comments, but most of the time people tweet them to me or email them to me is the best way. Drover the Mighty. Uh-oh. Opponent's doing some ramping by the looks. Well, I guess it's pirate time. Cutlass on the Storm Tamer. Boom. We built our own literal Delver of Secrets. Can our opponent beat a Delver of Secrets? We're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah, our opponent's going big. We're going Delver. But our Delver's flipped. The pre-release I went to posted the wrong start time. Ugh. Ran, white-black vampires only lost 1 game. That's pretty impressive. 4-0 twice. That's even better than 4-0. When it attacks, okay. Opponents got a 3-3. Unfortunately. Maybe they're just going aggro with this drover. Are they going to win the race against our pirate cutlass? That's not ideal. We might just have to kill something. Ooh, that's a good draw. Play the island. Let's get in with Storm Tamer. Hit our opponent. How do we do this? What do we blast? That's the question. Do we blast the drover because it makes mana? Or do we blast this territorial hammer skull because it's pumping the drover? It's actually, I think it's actually close. The fact that they're playing all these dinosaurs make me think that the ramp could be relevant. Yeah, I think we're going to kill Drover. I think that's better. Drover, more Storm Tamers. We also have this Unfriendly Fire, which is 4 damage to the face that our opponent might not be calculating. So if they can't deal with our stuff, we actually have a pretty quick clock for closing out this game. I think this might be working. Jank Pirates, blue-red Jank Pirates. We're doing it, we're doing it. Hey, what's up, Haj Gulashi? Yeah, his opponent gets in for 2. I mean, all we can really do is race. We could draw some of our card draw. That would be nice. This is the best limited common? I mean, I guess it seems good if you're racing. Yeah, opponent taps it. Yeah, we play Flying Men in every format. Did a friendly Sealed League and got 5 mythics? That's pretty impressive. We did that once for our pre-release stream. I don't remember what set it was. Maybe one of the Shadows over Innistrad sets? I don't remember if it was Shadows or Eldritch Moon, but we got like 5 mythics and it was so awesome. Vraska, Vana, Star of Extinction. That's pretty impressive. What do you got, opponent? We can even use our other Storm Tamer to protect our Storm Tamer if we need to. Opponent passes. Treasure map's not bad. Let's get in for 4. Treasure map lets us start scrying and hopefully finding action. So play treasure map. Pass the turn. I think we're winning. I think we're winning this race. I mean, assuming our opponent doesn't, yeah, drop the 5/5 trample haste thing or something. Ooh, foil Regisar is sweet. That's a good open. That card seems really strong for standard. Got a question about Thursday's instant deck tech content. What are you looking for in viewer submitted competitive, unique, janky? So when we start doing viewer submitted decks, I mean, janky and unique, yes, but I would have to feel like they were at a level of competition where I would be okay with playing them for Mucha Brew, because instant deck techs typically have a shot to show up on Mucha Brew. So I think that's kind of the bar. It's not like it has to be affinity or like, you know, a tier deck or anything, but interesting and janky, but in a way where I feel like, oh, okay, this could actually win some games. Not like Mono Blue Mill, if you remember that, or Vintage Kobolds or something. The stream shouldn't be dead. Hey, what's up, Jaguar? How goes it tonight? Oh, the artifact we played is Treasure Map. So 2 mana, you can pay 1, tap it, and scry, and then after you do that 3 times, it gets a counter each time. After you do it 3 times, flips around into Treasure Cove, where adds a mana, also can sack the treasures that this make when it flips to draw cards. Flyer A. So now we might have to waste our burn on the Shining Aeosaur, unless we find a way to deal with it. That might be okay, though. We might still win the race even with that. What's going on, Stu? How goes it? Green-white land destruction. Ooh. Opponent. Yup, getting in. Hits us. We'll take it. Down to 13. The green-white land destruction deck looks pretty sweet. Let's do some scrying. I don't think a ground 2/2 actually does anything for us, so let's put that to the bottom. Land is actually pretty good, so play the mountain. Kill that thing. Keep trying to win the raise. Flying men. Flying men with equipment. You can do it. You can do it. I know. I'll still be around Commander Clash, though. You have a great deck for me, the Beard Man? Well, send me a link or something. Thank you, Tuscanero. I'm glad you enjoy them. Are you okay with playing Mono Blue Tron? Sorry if you already answered my stream froze. Out of all the Tron decks, Mono Blue is more along the lines of what I would enjoy. Oh, we're playing some pretty much blue-red jank, Froggy Troller. That's where he ended up. Our pool was very lacking in power, so we're kind of aggro-y blue-red. So tomorrow's Commander Clash. Oh, sweet. Let me see 595. Oh, the Narset Gideon list does look sweet. I think I've seen something similar to this before. I like it, though. So tomorrow's Commander Clash is... Match 1 is going to be Ixalan Commanders. So we're going to play Ixalan, and then we're kind of playing it by ear from there. Our goal is to have it be 6 to 9, 9:30, something like that. So if the first game's over in like an hour and a half, then we will just jump into another game, doing anything goes. Gonna upkeep Scry here. But if the game goes like 2.5 hours or something for the first one, then we'll just call it that. But definitely Ixalan for sure. I've always had a bad impression of pre-releases because I'm bad at limited to begin with, but the first one I went to, someone was obviously cheating, trying to play cards from their graveyard, and it seemed like everyone else was just there to trade and buy new packs, so they could play like they could make money. Well, I'm sorry you had a bad experience with your first pre-release. I am most definitely playing tomorrow. So yes, you probably saw the video or heard about it on Twitter. I will not be a full-time member of Commander Clash this season. I will be instead the fill-in role like Richard was. So, I mean, if you look at Richard this season, it still means you'll see me semi-regularly. Like, Richard showed up, what, every month at least? Sometimes 2 in a row, episodes in a row. So you'll still see me here and there. Oh, not Flash and Flying. What is this? Okay, so sack the little Stormcaller. Counter that. Man, are we getting there with our Delver? Do we just like turn 2 flip, turn 3 flip a Delver and go? Moto does not have pre-release promos. What's the right email for decks for Commander Clash for potential user submitted decks? You can email them to me at Saffron Olive, but since I won't be on this season regularly coming up, probably sending them to Tomer is your best shot for actually having it played. What do you think of Circles of Protection in modern sideboards? I guess they could be okay in certain metas, but for a lot of them, I think there's just better options. Like, if you're concerned with beating Burn, then maybe just, like, Core Firewalker is better or whatever. So, I don't know. There might just be better options at this point. I think we play our land past the turn. Well, I mean, this is it, opponent. Can you kill our Siren Stormcaller, or are you going to lose to ultra janky blue-red pirates? I don't know what the payout is, actually. I know we played competitive, so it's the most top-heavy of the payouts. My favorite format, probably Modern overall, although Standard when sets release is really fun, too. And we got there! Opponent scoops it up! Janky Pirates! Okay. That went pretty well. That went way better than it should have. Who would have thought that just putting a Pirate's Cutlass on a Storm Tamer on the mulligan would be good enough to win the game? Sweet. We played Puka's Mischief a long time ago, but we probably should revisit it at some point. Sultai Ultra Combo Deck, eh? Oh, this is a lot of combos. Jeez. That is super spicy. I really like the Illness in the Ranks, Revel in Riches. I want to mess around with that. It seems like a good against the odds kind of deck. So do we change anything here? I don't really think so. I don't think we're milling our opponent. None of this stuff. I mean, I guess we just run it back. Oh, we did get 2 Call the Feasts. We just don't have enough white or blue cards. Spell Swindle's probably fine, but I don't know. Oh, yeah. Cannonade. Dual Shot for Cannonade? Or Spell Swindle. What's better, Spell Swindle or Dual Shot? It might be better to just play Spell Swindle if they're playing big. If they're playing big dinosaurs. Maybe I'm going to try Spell Swindle. It seems like a good way to counter top-end stuff. If we can get pressure down early and then counter something big, that seems pretty reasonable. I think Marauder is a bit too expensive. It's so much mana. It's just so much mana. I mean, maybe we could play it. Do we really want to try that? Siren's Ruse is probably fine, too. I think we're going to go Spell Swindle. I think against a big dinosaur deck, it's probably pretty good. Some people were saying that they played vampires and had success with them. This is my first pre-release event, and we are not in any tribes at all. I think it'll be a lot easier to build real tribal decks if you are drafting. In Sealed, it's just so hard because you're at the mercy of your packs, but in Limited, it should be easier to really end up with a tribe or build around one. So I'll be interested to see how it works in draft. Yes, Mirror Gallery does work with... this is kind of land heavy. I think we keep it, though. Mirror Gallery does now work with Planeswalkers, which is pretty interesting. Local pre-release one with Vampires and Banner. Nice. Alright, NR Paul. See you in a bit. Got beaten down by Vampire Tribal with a Mythic. Pay 7 life, destroy you. Yeah. That card actually seems pretty good in Limited. 7 life is a lot, but man, blowing up anything and having lifelink, it seems very strong. Yeah, we're going to keep this. They did errata Hostage Taker, so it does not infinitely loop with itself anymore, which is probably a good thing. It was definitely a mistake on their part to print a one card infinite combo. 2-drop would be a great first draw. I'd be very happy with that. 4 is for our opponent. Maybe we just have, like, a great deck. Alright, another 3-drop's fine. Let's play Storm Tamer. Maybe this is actually, like, a good archetype. Just blue-red jank. Maybe that's the way to break Sealed. Our first round went really well. So annoyed with myself for not buying Mirror Gallery for my janky Panharmonic on EDH deck before it spiked. Yeah. Yes, all those weird casual Planeswalker-based spikes. It's really amazing how much of an impact casual, well, I don't even know if casual is the right word, but like Commander and that type of play has on prices. It's really crazy. Opponent does nothing. 2-drop? Alright, no 2-drop. Well, let's get in with Storm Tamer. We are a little land heavy with this draw. Hit our opponent. Down to 19. Mountain, go. Do you think non-budget rogues with a proper mana base in hand disruption has legs? I think it can be fairly competitive. I don't know about being like a tier 1 deck or anything, but I think it can be a reasonably competitive deck, yeah. Geez, Moto is so laggy. Let's get in with our Storm Tamer. Opponent's just doing nothing. I think we're just going to run out this Spy to draw a card. I'd really like to draw into some non-lands. Oh, boy. Well, maybe we should be playing Angrous Marauder since we have enough lands to cast it a million times over. Fish Mill. Oh, Fleet Swallower. Yeah, Fleece Follower with Fraying Sanity is pretty spicy. Deals damage equal to its toughness to target creature blocking or blocked by it. Alright, just a 2-3 Vigilance. Not that exciting. Come on, non-lands. Come on, Ooh, alright. That's actually not bad. That's our most expensive card. And we can actually cast it. So get in with Storm Tamer. Hit our opponent. Hopefully we... I don't even know. Hopefully we get a counter. Lost my last match due to 2 back-to-back mana floods. Yeah, that's part of the joy of Magic. Sometimes you just flood out. I think that's a standard mill list, so probably can't play Hedron Crab. Yeah, Rise of the Dark Realms. Another one of those weirdly expensive commander type cards. So let's Siren look out. Get to explore. Go exploring, Ixalan style. We're playing a pre-release sealed event. Oh, definitely keeping Unfriendly Fire. We will... Ooh, that worked out perfectly. Pass the turn. Unfriendly fires 4 sneaky points of damage. Can you explain how a friendly sealed league works with 9 matches over 3 stages? It's a little unnecessarily complicated, Socolo, but basically, there's the ability to play through a sealed league, and then after you play through the sealed league, you're able to, I think, add an extra pack. You pay a little bit more ticks or money, add an extra pack, and play another 3 matches. Although most people that I know and have heard of just do it normally and not go and start a new sealed pool rather than building off of it, but... Oh, I guess it's less sneaky if our opponent knows about it. 5-3. That's big. Can we win this race? So play the mountain, get in with our flyers. Hit our opponent. Down to 14. Pass the turn. I don't know if we're winning. What's up, Taco Unyielding? How goes it? Do you think that Blue-Black Revel enriches control, maybe with mechanized production? It sounds like a super fun deck. I definitely plan on playing it at some point for probably against the odds or maybe budget Magic. But I'll have to see. I'll have to test it and see how good it really is. But it seems super fun. So we would take 5, 6, 7 down to 11. Then we take 7 down to 4. We hit our opponent for 1, 2, 3 to 11. Unfriendly Fire. Unfriendly Fire does 4 down to 7. Do we have to kill a creature here? I think we do. Quintavious Flavius, welcome to the Fishbowl, and welcome, Brendo. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, we probably have to kill something. I think we're going to kill this Vigilant thing, actually. Let's kill this dinosaur. We take more damage, but this is stopping our Stormfleet spy from attacking. So I think it's worth taking an extra point of damage. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have some weird pump spell or something. That would be bad. No Space Twitch, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. We opened a really bad sealed pool, Jay Sweet. So nothing, and welcome, Taco Unyielding. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for you. Nothing especially spicy going. We're basically like blue-red aggro because we just didn't open. Our pool was pretty bad as far as power level. So the best we could scavenge out of it was just trying to be really aggressive in blue and red. Ooh, Ranging Raptors. All right. Dinosaur Trampley again. Oh, boy. This is several to many more lands than we wanted to draw. Well, let's get in with our flyers. I don't know if we're winning this race. Opponent has a lot of dinosaurs. I kind of wish we had our opponent sealed pool. I think that, like, every card our opponent has played is stronger than any card we opened in our entire sealed pool. I'm not even kidding. This is better than any card we open. Well, maybe not this, but it's pretty good in a dinosaur deck. Even this thing, that's like a bomb compared to our cards. Oh, taco inside another taco. Uh-oh, not removal. Please not removal. We're like on ultra flood mode, which is not good with our Siren Stormcaller aggro plan. Already working on budget magics for Ixalan standards. Started working on them today. I can't tell you what it is, but I can tell you that the deck that I have planned for next week and I'm working on for next week is currently $43, I think. So, like, very ultra budget. Play-Doh for the 6th month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our re-subscriber. All right. So what do we want to draw here? We need something, or we're just going to get trampled over for our doom. Opponent hits us for 7. Actually, can Pirate's Cutlass win us this race? We need something. We just don't have any big stuff for blocking this. Removal spell would be good. Definitely not a land. Non-land would be ideal. Oh no, they got more? Haha! I guess our opponent just wanted to ramp. I don't know why they did that. Bloodcrazed Paladin, maybe in some sort of aristocrat stack or as protection for a Wrath in a certain type of build. But I don't think you can just play it fairly as a 2-drop. It's not powerful enough unless you kind of build around it. So opponent gets another land. the weirdest ramp spell I've ever seen. Okay. So I think the plan is attack with our flyers. We're going to have to double block that thing. Actually, how do we do this? Let's get in with Storm Tamer. Maybe we leave back Lookout. I hate blocking here and letting our opponent ramp, but get in with Storm Tamer. I think we have to try to double block. We're not just winning the race. It's too easy to die. I have to think our opponent has something pretty crazy that they needed 2nd red mana for. So let's play Shaper's Apprentice. Well, this draw has been about as bad as possible, and we're still kind of in this game. I really like the new Orc Bob. I think that card's very strong if you're an aggressive deck. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks. Well, we're definitely going to double block. Well, we're just going to block everything. Hope for no blowouts. Does let our opponent enrage out a land, unfortunately. Yes. All right. Opponent attacks. So we block here. Block here. Block here. Ugh. Painful. Painful ways of doing this. I think when we're racing like this, giving our opponent a land is better than taking 2 damage. Ooh, okay. Well, at least this went through without... Because we'd be all the way down to 4 if we didn't block, and that's in range of Unfriendly Fire, and we don't want that to happen. Star of Extinction, I would actually be kind of okay with that. We're so flooded out. Want to build a deck with Training Grounds and, oh, Savage Knuckleblade. Oh, there are some sweet creatures for Training Grounds, but I'm off the top of my head, I can't remember what they are. What do you think of the name Rob for the new Bob? Oh, Dak. Yeah, I gotta be kidding me, Dak. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. mucho lands. Uh-oh. Mori. Alright, so we gotta counter that. Our Storm Tamers have given us some sweet value. I will definitely say that. Storm Tamer has been impressive, but we just have drawn way too many lands. We need our card. We need some card draw. Yeah, we're... How many lands do we have? We can't have many left in our deck, I don't think. Uh-oh. More action? Oh, the Taposaurus. That actually just kills us next turn if we don't draw anything. Yikes. We're somehow... Our opponent's been rampant growthing every turn, and we're keeping up with them on lands. Opponent gets in. So what can we draw here? We need something really good to not be dead this turn. Alright, well, that keeps us undead. Play the land. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I guess we get in. I mean, we'll go to 2. I really don't want to keep giving our opponent lands. We're kind of staying in it. Jaguar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent. Drover the Mighty. More big threats. Come on, deck. Jeez, our opponent's deck actually seems pretty solid. It has a lot more power than our deck. Yeah, I mean, if they have a haste creature, we're dead. But I don't think we can play around that. This gives us an out. This gives us an out of peeling our second friendly fire, and we just win the game. So I think we got to maximize our chances of just janking out the win right now. Orca, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 2nd month in a row. Big scoops here for our re-subscriber. Thank you so much for your subscription. And Pronunciation for Dummies for the 8th month in a row. Can't think of anything sarcastic to say this time. Well, you're forgiven, Pronunciation. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our re-subscriber. Well, this is it. This is it. So in theory, we can draw a creature to try to block. But what we really want, we have one more unfriendly fire. If we rip it off the top, good game, well played. We also have card draw that could find it for us. Oh no, the daggers! Oh, it's a creature that can't block. President, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Oh man, that is the worst draw we could draw there. That one just like rubs it in. If we just hit a land, I would have been disappointed, but drawing a creature and having it not be able to block. Well, hopefully we just don't draw that many lands again. We do have card draw in this deck. We just did not find any of it. Alright, we're going to run it back. I am the evil one for the 7th month in a row. 101 against me in Momir, rubber match pending. Yes, we'll definitely have to play again. Jake MC Twitch, welcome you for the 8th month in a row. Thank you so much. Hey Seth, I think I love you. What do I do? Well, I love you too. I love all of you. Thank you for the resub. Definitely appreciate it. So we get to play first, which is good. We get an oh man. After flooding out, I'm so tempted to keep this because we have card draw. We can play Magic, but I don't think we can. Our deck just does not like us. All right. Well, we have Treasure Map, which is good-ish. I do like that. Spell Swindle could get our opponent. This hand, for being 6 cards, is not horrible. This is pretty reasonable. Yeah, I'm not used to not having cycling all the time. They really just need to make cycling evergreen. It makes Magic so much more fun. Or limited, especially. It's just so much smoother and more fun. Yeah, map is good. We're actually going to get to do some scrying. Going to be able to maybe make some treasures and draw some cards. Lookout's fine. Removal spell's good. You can't wait till you get rid of cycling, Jay Zoller. Oh, man, I think cycling is so good for Magic. You really wouldn't want cycling to be evergreen? I thought everyone wanted cycling to be evergreen. Alright, play treasure map, pass the turn. I think the question is, do we start scrying? Or do we play Siren Lookout? How much do we want to flip this treasure map? Oh, always with that drover. That thing has been nasty. Red mana? Alright, well, we're just going to kill that. I don't like using our spell there. I don't like not getting a counter on treasure map, but that's what we got to do. We can't let that live. That card is very good in our opponent's deck. Ooh. Oh, man. Did our opponent keep 2 lands drover? Whoo! I like the sounds of that. I guess we don't have to upkeep. Well, yeah, we don't have to upkeep Scry. And Prosperous Pirates. All right, play the island. Play Siren Lookout. And maybe we just Scry in response. I think we want a land. So put that to the bottom. Storm Tamer. Huh. I think Storm Tamer to the graveyard. Yeah, I think we want to land more than anything. Pass the turn. Oh, man, I think we're going to steal this win. I think we're going to steal it. Yeah, our opponent's finally getting a little... Oh, Tron assembled. Just what I was going to say, our opponent's getting punished for their mana base. They draw Tron off the top. It's just like Modern. Land? Not a land. Well, get in with Siren Lookout. Play our Lightning Rigging Crew. What? Oh, man. Our opponent's just going to draw lands and play dinosaurs, and we're going to lose. And it's going to be so sad. I think we're good, though. I think we're still good. We get to play Lightning Rigging Crew. Get to Scry with Treasure Map. Hopefully our opponent doesn't do much here. And then we can leave up Spell Swindle. They can swing past our Rigging Crew. Yeah, maybe we should have kept the flyer. I really just wanted to land for Prosperous Pirates into Spell Swindle. We are going to get to draw a bunch of cards with this eventually. Yeah, Eldrazi Temple, Reality Smasher, you lose. I wonder if there's any chance that they print Eldrazi Temple for dinosaurs. I was thinking about that because if you remember, when Oath of the Gatewatch came out, it felt like they wanted to push it. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness. Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. Well, opponent's getting, paid off for a super risky keep. Good God, they have way more good cards than we do. Oh, man, this is so sad. The Uba Ninja, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, I think we're going to lose. Oh. Love you, Seth. I miss you on Commander Clash, but it's not like I'll never hear your voice. That's very true, Uba Ninja. Opponent gets in. Oh. Jay Zoller, you and your crazy magic opinions. Down to 17. I guess we keep the land now. Ping our opponent. Play the island. Play Prosperous Pirates. Untap. Make some treasures. I feel like we're pretty far behind now. Pass the turn. I mean, we get to draw a ton of extra cards, but man, Jay Zoller has some very interesting opinions. I mean, we get to draw a lot of cards. But we're actually going to need good cards, is the problem. We can't just draw any cards. And our deck is not exactly overflowing with good cards. It's like the Richard problem with Janky Tribal and Commander Clash. Yes, you're necropotencing for like 10 cards, but yes, they're also all skeletons. Should have flipped. I mean, we can flip now. We can flip off of our treasure mana. So we can still flip this turn. So I think this is fine. We do have the combo. The Wombo combo. Treasure map and spell swindle. No. No. Oh. Yup. Okay. This is mostly just sad because you remember our opponent missed their second land drop and was color screwed. And their last 3 draws have been lands. Opponent's going to tap something. I don't know why they're doing this because we just block, but okay. So we just block here. DX Stream for the 3rd month in a row. Love your work. Keep up the, or love your content. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you, DX Extreme. Definitely appreciate the subscription. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for our resubscriber. So hit our opponent, sack a treasure, use our treasure map. Man, Moto's so laggy. Come on, treasure map. You can do it. We clicked ya. Island to the bottom. Get a bunch of treasures, ping our opponent with Lightning Crew. A traffic. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. All right, play Siren Lookout. If we get a counter, this actually lets us block something, which would be pretty spectacular. Ping our opponent. Come on, good explore. Oh! All right, play the land, pass the turn. This makes blocking a lot more challenging. So I guess we can double block the smaller flyer, but they can attack with this and tap. Well, we'll see. We'll see. This is going to be super close. Hey, thanks, Froggy Troller, for hanging out. Well, what's our opponent have? Yeah, Explorer's a little hit or miss. 2-1. Alright, that doesn't seem super relevant, so we'll let that go. We want to save our counter for something more impactful than that. 3-1. Huh. I guess we let that go too? Man, they have so many dinosaurs. They have like a legit tribal deck. I don't think they've played any non-dinosaurs. Bone it. Attacks, attacks, attacks. Attacks. Taps Prosperous Pirate. Okay. So we double block the flyer. Block this thing. I think that's all we can do. Take 5. Hope that our treasure crow finds us some action. Yes, we lose our biggest flyer. Down to 9. Oh, dear. Ping our opponent. Sack a treasure, draw a card. Well, I guess we have to attack here because we gotta draw cards. Oh, we're done. Yikes. Well, this went disastrously wrong. Draw 2. Unfriendly fire. Alright, play the mountain. Pass the turn. Maybe we're okay. We'll see. We probably have to kill this tap down thing and hope we draw in another removal spell for the flyer. I think is our best bet. And I mean, we didn't see any of these cards in earlier games, but it would have been good against all these things. You're right. Should have countered the 3-1. Maybe. We'll see. I think we definitely have to kill this thing. Kill this thing. We can block. Take 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We can technically counter 2, which is good if we have to. So we might actually be kind of close to stabilizing here. Yeah, I don't know how they got so many dinosaurs. Oh my goodness. Well, that will definitely be spell swindled. Yeah. We will definitely spell swindle that. That's a lot of treasure. Man, our opponent actually got a really good deck. Spell swindle coming through. That's... Oh, man, if we had Revel in Riches. Ugh. Well, we got to sack a lot of it. 1, 2, 3... 4, 5. Unfriendly fire that thing. I mean, if we can deal with this flyer, I mean, we might actually be okay. No, we didn't open a Revel. I wish we did. It would have been super sweet because we definitely got the treasure production. Opponent gets in for 3. Our opponent's also under 3 minutes, which could end up being relevant. So we get to draw a card. Come on, removals. That thing's big, but it does not keep us alive from that thing. I guess we can chump a turn with Lookout. More lands. Well, sack a treasure, draw a card. Ooh, that might work. Play the mountain. Play Sun Crown Hunters. Pass the turn. Whew! Sure Strike. Is that gonna come through? Wow! We might be doing it. I think we might actually be doing it. Wow! Our opponent's deck is so much better than our deck, but I feel like we might be winning this game. Opponent. Oh, come on, Sure Strike. You can do it, Sure Strike. If Sure Strike can take down this Shining Aerosaur, then we should be good. First strike means we wouldn't even lose our Lookout, so we block. They could be holding a removal spell. Sure Strike. Whoo! Did it go through? Yes! Oh, wow. We're doing it. We're doing it. Things were looking so bad. We draw another island. Sack a treasure. Draw. Ugh, more islands. Oh, did we not ping our opponent? Ugh. Let's get in with the flyer. Okay, we ping. Good. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. All right. Well, I feel better. It wasn't a pun at least. Man, this is going to be a long league apparently. Opponent plays a land. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's this? Tapping mana. Ooh, tapping more mana. Okay, that's not that scary. It is another dinosaur still. What are the probabilities of Ixalan vampires being powerful standard deck? Always like vampires, but in recent years haven't found them consistently powerful. So I think that vampires are a bit underpowered at the moment, but I have fairly high hopes that they could end up being at least somewhat powerful after the second Ixalan set releases this winter and they get more support. Oh, dear deck. But I think that they're a little lacking right this second. Oh! Pass the turn. Yeah, never mind. I thought we were doing good before we drew 4 lands in a row. Opponent passes. All right, opponent didn't do anything. We only have a few lands left in our deck. Ooh, that's a good one. Well, sack our treasure, draw a card. Ugh. Run aground is very good. I guess we get in with our flyers since we drew run aground. So how many lands do we have left? 3. 3 lands left in our deck. Yeah, Firebolt would be great. Couldn't you play an Aristocrats-like deck with Abzan tokens with Anointed Procession for vampires? Yeah, I think you could. I think all the tribes are playable, but as far as being, like, top-tier competitive, I think vampires are a bit down the list.
What percentage is affected? How much hyperbolic language do I use? And do I feign indifference? Look at your clothes.
Okay.
What parts of your wardrobe?
Well, we're not going to draw lands. We can't draw lands. It's not possible. Our opponent also might time out. I don't think we want to run aground that thing. Abzan, I think, could be pretty good. I think mid-range decks got some good tools.
Attempt to look intentionally nerdy, awkward, or ugly.
Opponent.
Is your style an anti-style? The most important question. How will you appeal to change yourself?
Are they going to try to attack? They are. So block this, take 2.
From within.
Down to 4. Don't tell me they have the 4 damage spell. Please not that. Yeah, this has been incredibly slow. Alright, ping our opponent. Ooh. I think this means we win. Get in with Siren Lookout. Play the island. I don't think we do it right now. Is there any way they could gain life? Let's just pass. I don't think we have to just fire it off. I mean, it's an instant, so we can do it at any time. And our opponent might just be timing out. Okay. Plays a dinosaur. Well, looks like our opponent's going to time out while we have the win in hand. Oh, goodness. Wow. Oh, wow. This is going to be a long one, apparently. But we got there. Our ultra janky blue-red beatdown deck. Up to 1-0. It is way ahead of schedule, since most of the predictions were Most of the predictions were 3-2 max, so we're in good shape. Yeah, we got the timeout win. The good news is we would win that anyway. All right, we get to play first. I don't think we actually want to cut lands. Moto has gotten really laggy since they put Ixalan on it. As soon as Ixalan came on, it started doing this, which is a bit annoying. Alright, this hand's fine-ish. We'll keep it. Angerous Marauders. Maybe we need Angerous Marauders. Maybe we could actually play it. If the format's actually going to be that slow, it could be fine. Let's play the Mountain. Oh, yeah, the lag is definitely annoying. Pass the turn. I see a vaccinated Pathagon. Island for our opponent. And taps on taps. When it enters the battlefield, explore. Yep. They get the counter, and it's Skullduggery. Well, we'll have to play around that. Let's play our 2-2. Pass the turn. Lightning Rig Crew hopefully will give us some good defense. Yeah, Squire seems reasonable. 2-3, maybe draws you a card. Opponent gets in with Squire. Looks like our opponent's playing aggro too. Yeah, I mean, if games are going to be this super slow, then Marauders gets better. Although it's still just technically a 4-4 for 7. Dire Fleet Hoarder. I'll play the Island. Run out Lightning Rig Crew. And pass the turn. At least we kind of have a blocker now, although this Skullduggery is actually going to make it hard for us to block effectively. Yeah, maybe we should just be playing Marauders. Maybe that's true. Thanks for the host, Realize. In my pre-release spec weekend, I was able to play Angerous Marauders in my blue-red pirate deck. It actually surprised me even in the aggro matchups. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. Maybe we'll try to sideboard it in some matchups. I don't know about this one, because this one seems super aggressive, but, yeah, we'll just block with Lightning Rigger. Gotta play around this Skullduggery. It gives something +1/+1, something -1/-1. Opponent's deck seems pretty aggressive. Opponent passes. We get anything? What do I think about enrage effects in Standard? So I think there's some okay enrage cards that will be pretty decent, like Ripjaw Raptor is a really good one. As far as building around the mechanic, like a tribal style deck, that seems a little less likely to me. I think it's mostly played for standalone cards. Oh, they milled Skullduggery. Oh, you've been playing around that for nothing. Okay. Oh, well, thank you, chat. I don't know how I missed all those messages. Okay, they milled it. I gotcha. They should have kept it, because they were getting in a lot of free damage because we were afraid of it. I would like to have an extra red mana source at some point, but pass the turn. I've had success with the card that, like, with Ronas and Walking Ballistas. Yeah, Walking Ballistas seems especially good. That seems like a good one. Yeah, I'm still getting used to these new mechanics. For some reason, I was thinking they just revealed it and put it in their hand, but that's certainly not the case. Yes, yes. They probably should have kept it. Pony has Unknown Shores for their splash action. +2/+2 in lifelink. Ew. Okay. Huh. That's annoying. Well, that's going to put our opponent far ahead in the race. So block this thing. Did you notice that your voice was kind of robotic on the top 10 commander cards? I didn't notice that, but other people said it was, so I guess yes. I don't know, I was trying to make the audio good, but apparently I'm not very good at making audio sound good. Because I, like, tried to do some fancy, like, compress it and stuff, because we had 2 people to make it sound better, and maybe that was just a bad plan. There's no way they're playing Spell Pierce main deck, right? Ooh, Pirate's Prize. What do we do here? What do we do? I guess we just pass. I think we pass and... So, just to be clear, I see people talking about this. It's Commander 1v1 is super crazy convoluted. But basically, like, French rules, I think it is, banned Edgar Markov. But it's not banned on Magic Online. So, definitely check with your play group as to whether it's legal or not. We gotta play around the Skullduggery. Yeah, I don't know. It's a Jackal. I know I'm not very good with audio. I'm trying to improve and learn how to make the audio sound better. I'm getting decent at actually doing the videos, but for some reason, just editing voices, not that great at it. I mean, it's definitely a pretty broken effect, Edgar Markov. Definitely legal in multiplayer, and even legal in some forms of 1v1. I believe it was French that said it was banned. The announcement just came out yesterday. I think it was French. Along with, like, a ton of burn cards. They banned just, like, a bunch of burn cards for some reason. Opponent goes attacking. Opponent goes attacking. Are we gonna try to Sure Strike? I guess we can. What's the worst thing that happens? They kill our knight? That's not that bad. Yeah, let's try it. Give it a go. The blowout isn't that much of a blowout. I guess we could also just let it resolve and unfriendly fire. But we're gonna try to Sure Strike. The old defensive Sure Strike. just why they made that card. Oh, they do have Skullduggery. Chat, I knew I was playing around that for a reason. Y'all said, oh, don't play around Skullduggery. I knew it. I was playing around it very properly. I'm blaming all of you, chat. Does Modern need a way to deal with or prevent discard? I don't know if it needs more ways. We already have stuff like... Leyline of Sanctity, which is pretty good at it. Alright, play this. Play Suncrown Hunters. Man, I really don't want to trade my 6-drop for this, but... You gotta do what you gotta do with Mark of the Vampire. Contract killing. Okay. Well, luckily this lightning rig crew is keeping us from just dying, but we need a way to deal with this Squire. The Squire is super obnoxious with the Mark of the Vampire. We do get to draw some more lands. All right. Pirate Prize. More lands. Play Shaper Apprentice. Pass the turn. Can our deck just not beat a Mark of the Vampire? Is that where we're at? Just like Mark of the Vampire, good game. Miro Kilky, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent goes attacking. We're going to keep this Shaper's Apprentice because next turn we're going to try to block and then unfriendly fire to kill this thing. Our opponent's up to 32. We can't let this just keep happening. Uh-oh. Daring Saboteur. Well, now we might have to kill that. Treasure Map. Well, play Treasure Map. Ugh. Play the Mountain. Pass the turn. So now I think we have to kill Daring Saboteur. I think that's what's got to happen. Quantar, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Soups here for our new subscriber. I mean, I think this is actually super bad. It's so easy to get blown out, but it's definitely insane here. The Mark of the Vampire, I mean. Mark of the Vampire has been so good against us. I think the ores are better than usual because relatively weak removal in the format. Swashbuckling may be worth considering. Huh. Alright, opponent. Attacks, attacks, attacks. Are they going to pay 3? Well, this is not full value, but we gotta kill it. And now I guess we trade with this thing too. Block here. Block here. Hope that our treasure map takes over the game. Opponent gets a treasure. Oh, we're not scooping it up now. We're not scooping it up now. We're good. We're good. Hopefully. Maybe. If our opponent doesn't have more things, we're better. Uh-oh. More things. Come on, bad things. Ugh, okay. Well, there goes our blocker. We need some good scry action. Definitely not Headstrong Brute. Did I not set this in time? Come on, give us upkeep, Scry. I don't think it's going to get... Alright, pass the turn. A little bit too slow with the upkeep, Scry. Hey, what's up? I'm the Swag Man. How goes it? I'm not sure when the next constructed BNR announcement comes out, actually. I don't think it's for a little while. Opponent gets in. Hopefully they do not have even more action. Oh, this is embarrassing. Mark of the Vampire. Well, let's scry. Technically that chump blocks. I don't think we're going to do it, though. Maybe we should. It dies to Skullduggery. I think we're going to put it on the bottom. Yeah, put it on the bottom and upcreep Scry. We'd really just love our thing that puts a creature on top of our opponent's deck. That would make us happy. Ooh, there it is. All right. So we get Run Aground. We get our treasures. And we'll just stop on our opponent's upkeep. I mean, we're back in the game. We found an answer. We found an answer. Moto coming through for us. I don't know if our deck is physically capable of dealing 42 damage to an opponent. But we're going to give it a shot. So opponent draws their 2-1 again, but there's no Mark of the Vampire this time. Yup, there's the Squire back. Or it's a 1-2. They do get to explore again. Alright, gets a land, plays a land. But we get to start drawing extra cards. Oh, we're back in the game. Game on. Ooh, that's not bad. Let's draw a card. Can we deal 42 damage? That is the question. Play Cutlass. And I think we go surprise action here. We might be able to do this. We're in game 1, so we haven't sided in anything yet. Come on, Windstrider. No one expects the Windstrider. Yeah, Treasure Cove has been very good. I will definitely say that. Opponent. Uh-oh. Siren Lookout. Okay. Gets to explore. Okay. What do they hit? A swamp. Sure. Plays a swamp. Goes to combat. Opponent, are you going to activate our trap card? Or are you really going to play around Windstrider? You got to get in there. You know you got to get in there. You got to do it. You got to do it, opponent. You can do it. Come on. Bring it. You can do it. Oh. Huh. Alright, so we get to untap. Draw a card. Play Chart a Course. Scout Pirate. Well, discard the land. I guess we just cannonade. Play Storm Tamer. Equip up Storm Tamer. I guess it's only 2. Equip up Storm Tamer. Pass the turn. Whew! We're staying alive, but can we... Oh, you're right. It is an instant, isn't it? Huh. Feels like a sorcery. Opponent... also has a Cutlass. They going for it? Nope. Well, draw a card. Kill the Lookout. We got to start getting in damage. I don't know if we can kill our opponent. Get in for 3. I'm very nervous that we are not going to have enough cards in our deck to kill our opponent. Opponent doesn't know our hand, though, right? I don't think. Oh, you mean stream sniping? I didn't know about that. Uh-oh. Okay. Equips. Removal? Alright, sack our last treasure. Man, I do feel like we've been flooding like crazy. Alright, I guess we just... attack. I don't think we can kill our opponent. Lots of lands in our deck, apparently. Opponent goes attacking. Play Windstrider. Kill that thing. Come on, Storm Tamer. Maybe we do need Marauder or something. If the format's gonna be this slow. Opponent open to playable rare. Dead? Dead. Jeez. Alright, scoop it up. Whew. Are we just playing like... I don't even know. I don't know. I feel like we're flooding constantly. But maybe that's not... I don't know. It feels floody, but maybe that's not actually that floody. Well, get rid of this cannonade. Alright, we're gonna bring in Marauders. Whatever. Still not sure that it's actually good, but we might as well. Dual Shot also seems pretty okay, maybe. I don't think we can really cut lands. We'll get mana screwed so much. Future IDK, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 4th month in a row. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. I really think we're going to get mana screwed if we do. Siren's Ruse. I don't know what we would bring that in for. We don't really have many treasures. We have Treasure Map, and we have a 5-drop that we would have to get to, so we don't have that many ways to actually prove. Well, I guess Pirate's Prize, but we don't have that many treasure cards. I'm a little nervous about the land cutting, bringing in 7-drop sideboard plan. That seems slightly sketchy. But our deck is pretty bad. Our opponent's deck is super aggressive. And they have good cards. Alright, whatever. We'll try it. I feel like this is a bad idea, but we'll try it. Yeah, I don't think we want to do the 41. Alright, we get to play first. And we'll give this a try. We're not flooded with this hand. Hopefully we hit some lands. So Island and Siren Storm Tamer. Our opponent has much better cards than we do. Yeah, this is a pretty reasonable starting hand for our deck, actually. Well, that's our opponent got. Nothing so far. Well, get in with Storm Tamer. Hit our opponent. Play Treasure Map. We're probably going to have to upkeep, start scrying, I think. We're 1-0 right now, 595. Opponent's got their Squire. Gets to explore. Deadeye Plunders! Yikes. That thing is going to be very big and scary. Oh, dear. Well, I think we gotta upkeep Scry because we need to hit lands. There's a land. The downside of this is we don't get to play anything this turn. Hit our opponent. And pass the turn. Opponent. Be nice if we could get dual shot value. Alright. There's some dual shot value potential. Opponent gets in. We'll take it. And passes. Alright, let's scry. Land, please. I mean, we are going to flip this soon. Alright, we'll do it this way. We'll keep Chart the Course. Yeah, if we miss our land drop there, we're pretty dead. Get in with Storm Tamer. Chart the Course will hopefully hit us our land. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Now we gotta Chart the Course and discard. Discard Headstrong Brute is pretty bad. Yeah, we're super far behind. Pass the turn. Do you think Sunbird's Invocation with Approach the Second Sun is playable in Standard? No, unfortunately. I think it's like fun... a fun against the odds type idea, but I don't think that it is playable. Yeah, that was a... I don't know. That was a... That was a suspicious way of going about things. So opponent passes. We are going to get some dual shot value, thankfully. Do we upkeep Scry? Are we really going to run this out for no value? Yeah, let's just upkeep Scry. Whatever. Marauders. Sorry, Marauders. We brought you into our deck, but we are putting you to the bottom. There's an island. So I guess we sadly play Storm. Oh, it's so bad. Play Stormfleet Spy. Pass the turn. Hey, what's up, Kazadek? How goes it? I think that dinosaurs or pirates is probably the most competitive. Opponent attacks, opponent attacks. I don't know about this. Gorda, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. There's a Deadeye Plunderer. It's a 4/4. What do we get? Well, we gotta kill this thing right away. Alright, well, we will pay. We gotta pay, unfortunately. That does minimize our card draw a bit, but that thing has to die. At least we got rid of one of our opponent's treasures. Revel deck for next Commander Clash. Yeah, that sounds really fun. I really want to play Revel and Riches in Commander. We got to play that card. It seems like one of the most fun cards in the set. Opponent gets in for 2. And passes. We get... Alright, there's a mountain. Let's just get in with our Spy. Hit our opponent. And run out our Sun Crown Hunters. Are we going to win this game, maybe? I guess it depends on what removal our opponent has. Pass the turn. Yeah, speaking of Commander, now that everyone's here, reminder, tomorrow, 6 Eastern, Commander Clash Live. Should be pretty sweet. So make sure, if you're interested, to swing by the channel for that. Well, get in with our Hunter. I feel like the tide has turned, and we might actually be winning now. Island go. I think we actually just win next turn if our opponent doesn't have anything. What do you think about a Pirate Panharmonicon bounce deck? What would the bounce part be? I mean, I love Pirates and Panharmonicon, so. What about a Zerdek in Modern built around tutoring up the flip enchantments? Ooh, that's a spicy idea. It seems like it maybe could work. Yeah, alright. Run out Sure Strike, I guess. Might as well. Oh, with Hostage Taker. Okay. Yeah, I think that could be pretty cool. Hostage Taker Panharmonicon sounds kind of sweet. Well, run out our Windstrider. Sack our last treasure. Yeah, I guess we just go for it. Kill that thing. Attack with everything. Whew! Alright, we stole the win. Just barely. What do you think of Legion Conquistadors as a way to make Monument deck happen? Yeah. I mean, it seems like it could be sweet with Monument. The question is just going wide with 1/1s going to be good in the format. If it is, then it's definitely a good addition to it. Whew, we're staying alive. I guess we run it back-ish? Let's run it back. $3 from King Dog. Hey Seth, just open a port in a treasure chest. Gonna send you some treasure chests to spread the love. I'm taking the kids out to dinner tonight. Well, thank you so much for the donation. And congrats on the port. That is super awesome. That is like the single best open that you can get. Alright, we'll keep this. This hand, we got our Marauders. Maybe this is finally Marauders' time to shine. Opponent. Drowned Catacombs. You're going to kick my Kester if I keep saying it wrong? Okay. Let's play Storm Tamer. Pass the turn. Why would you expect me to say it right? That's the big question. At what point does it become your fault for thinking I would say it properly? And to the Max for the second month in a row. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new resubscriber. Well, let's play our Mountain. This hand's actually looking up. If we can get a 2-for-1 with dual shot, I will be insanely happy. So get in with that. Play our treasure map. I have to say, our pool was pretty bad, but treasure map has been super good. Super insanely good. Swamp for our opponent. Treasure map is not very valuable. I think it's a couple of bucks, but it's definitely a really cool card, and it has proven, at least in sealed, it has proven itself to be very powerful for us. Opponent. Ooh, alright. Well, that gives us some 2-for-1 potential. Let's get in with Storm Tamer. Play the island. And I guess we pass for now. I'm a little worried because we know our opponent has a million skullduggeries. And I would like to try to play around that if we can with this dual shot. So hopefully we can find a way of doing that. Opponent attacks, opponent attacks. Yeah, we'll take 4 here. It's so weird to get people so excited about Pirate Tribal coming from Hearthstone. Yeah, I know that Hearthstone's done it for a while. Ooh, opponent gets to loot. Jeez, I wish we had a million dual shots. Apparently our opponent's just, like, very susceptible to them. Ooh, alright. I think we might get some treasure chests here. Oh, thank you, King Doc. Spreading the wealth from the Rishian Port Open. So we'll have to crack those open in a minute. See if the kids get to eat tonight. Opponent plays another swamp. Well, we get to scry. Windstrider, I guess to the bottom. Headstrong Brute's not super exciting. Get in with Storm Tamer. Opponent takes it. I mean, we're basically just trying to get our opponent to tap down in a way that we can get this dual shot 2-for-1. We get to raid, draw a card. Shard the Course might be good in the future. This Marauder is looking pretty sad. Someone wants to know if the stream tomorrow will be recorded and posted on YouTube. Yes, it will be going up on YouTube, so don't worry about that. But, I mean, definitely catch it live if you can, but it will also be going on YouTube. So, let's block, kill this thing. Alright, I guess we take it again. At some point, we're just going to have to fire this off. Alright, there we go. It does make this Deadeye Plunder annoyingly huge. And kind of problematic. Like, we might just die to it. Seems likely. Tomorrow at 6, we're doing a live version of Commander Clash, if you've ever seen Commander Clash from the YouTube channel. So that's what's happening tomorrow. Well, let's get in with Storm Tamer, so we can draw a couple of cards. Chart a course. We need a way to... Well, there's a run aground. Play an island. Pass the turn. Boy, this is going to be close. I don't know if... I don't know. I'm very worried about Deadeye Plunder. Opponent's going to get in for at least 5 with Plunder. We know they have Spell Pierce in their deck, too. So we're down to 5. If our opponent has a follow-up, we're probably dead. Yeah, this is a 5/5. Oh, wow. Oh, geez. Yeah, now we're even more dead. Gets back 2 pirates. Yikes. Merfolk seems pretty bad at the moment. They're another tribe. Maybe they'll get better after Ixalan releases, but at this point, I think they're a fun casual tribe, but I don't really expect much more than that out of them. Yeah, I think this does it. We don't really have a way to deal with this huge board full of stuff. Like, even putting this on top of our opponent's deck is a very temporary solution. So we get to scry. Maybe. Island. I don't even know. I don't know if there's anything we have to draw into. I guess we keep the island. So I guess we scry, flip our treasure map. Yeah, I don't know about this Angrith Marauders plan. Play the island. 1, 2, 3. I guess we can Cutlass on Storm Tamer so it trades. And then use our treasures to run aground. Alright. And our opponent did have Skullduggery. Yeah, that does it. Marauders doesn't do anything. It's just a 4/4. Alright, down to 1-1, which makes sense. I mean, with our pool, we can't really complain about being 1-1. That's probably more than this pool deserves. So 1-1, gonna be a long one. Professor Cuttlebottoms, Mission Commander Clash. Ooh, Chaos Commander deck. Well, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, I mean, our pool was just super bad. We had very few playable cards. We didn't even get good commons and uncommons, really. It was just like maybe 2 out of 10 pool. The commander deck looks sweet. Locust God's a really fun commander. Alright, on to round 3. Powerful cards. Powerful cards. We got a Joker. You didn't see our pool. Our pool just doesn't have powerful cards. Period. The old can't cast anything hand, eh? I think we got a mulligan this one. Alright, we'll try this, I guess. I think we just mulligan for our... alright, whatever. I think we just mulligan till we find the artifact and try to make clues. The league is technically 5 matches. We'll see how it goes. If we lose 3, then we will stop. Once you lose 3, you can't win any prizes, so... Especially with how long this is going. If we lose this one and the next one in a row, I probably won't play the 4th round. Clues, treasures, pretty much the same thing. Ixalan Prerelease is the best I've had in a long time. Plays top 3 with dinosaurs. Yeah, from what I've seen, dinosaurs seem absolutely insane. I wish that we had dinosaurs in our pool because they seem really good. Ooh, treasure map mirror, eh? Well, play the mountain. Pass the turn. Yeah, probably unlikely that we get to do a draft tonight. Opponent treasure maps. Chart the course in Delver decks. Could work. I'm trying to think of what you'd take out or how it would fit, but I mean, it seems like it could work. We're each taking one of the... Yes. We're each taking one of the tribal commanders. Whether or not they actually end up being full-out tribal decks, I'm not actually sure about that. But yeah, someone has Tishana, someone has the vampire thing, someone has dinosaurs, someone has pirates. I expect some of them will be tribal decks, and some of them will be more built around the commander. Yeah, I mean... This hand doesn't do anything, but it actually has, like, our best cards in it. As sad as that sounds. Gone 3-1 at Prerelease with players and vampires. 4-0 after that with Naya Dinosaurs. Ooh, nice. Well, get in with Storm Tamer. Unfortunately, our opponent is going to flip this treasure map, and that is pretty bad for us. Play Storm Tamer. We are on the very wrong side of the treasure map game. New commander decks don't come on Moto until November. Moto is super slacking on putting, oh, 3 Conquistadors seems good in limited. Really slacking on putting commander cards on Moto, unfortunately. Opponent, trying to figure out their scry. I got the vampire one. I never remember the name of that. The pay 7 life, blow something up thing. Hey, well, welcome from the US, Daredevil, and good to have you at the stream. Opponent gets in. Yeah, opponent's got all the value. Hits us for 2. Headstrong Brute. Okay. I mean, I guess it's a 3-3 with Menace. We're kind of just hoping our opponent has nothing. But they're going to be drawing 2 cards a turn. So play Headstrong Brute, pass the turn. Due to the popularity of draft, do you think that if Arena introduces something of that fashion, it'll put MTGO out of its misery? Maybe. I'm not convinced. I don't know. We just gotta wait and see. Like, if Arena had real drafting and it was way cheaper than Magic Online, then that would be a possibility. We haven't really heard that they are going to have real limited, though. I'm kind of expecting that it's going to be the kind of like Hearthstone-y limited, where, oh, you get some cards and see what happens type thing. Deadeye Plunder seems like a really good uncommon. We didn't really get any uncommons like that. The Knight. Not super helpful. If we had double red mana, we could kill this thing. I feel like we're pretty dead here. Hit our opponent with everything. I think we do have a Demolish. We have a lot of Demystifies. And a whole bunch of the 1-drop Green Delver things. I think we have 3 of those. You can see the pool during sideboarding, which we will probably be at very quickly because I feel like we're going to die pretty soon to this Deadeye Plunderer without red mana. Opponent's going to draw some extra cards. Sound like I hope that Arena is awful. I hope that Arena is great. I hope that it revolutionizes digital Magic and it is awesomely fun and it's so good that everyone wants to leave Magic Online and play it. So that's my hope. My expectation is another thing. I think it's hard to describe as a longtime Magic Online player. It's hard for me to have a lot of faith in Wizards' digital stuff. I just have a hard time having faith in it. So that's basically where I'm at with it. So I hope it's awesome. But I'm definitely keeping my fingers crossed because if you haven't read it, read my History of Magic Online article sometime when you have a few minutes. I spent a lot of time going over the history of Magic Online. And if you read that, it's really hard to come away and be like, oh, this is going to be insane. So I'm kind of like, I hope this is awesome, but definitely got to wait and see. I've been burned too many times in the past to just be like, oh, this is going to work awesome. My biggest fear is that it sounds like they're super influenced by Hearthstone, and I'm not 100% convinced that that's a good model for Magic. I feel like that model would make it really hard to get cards. So, but we'll see. I definitely hope that it's awesome. Well, let's do some attacking. I mean, I think we just got to go as aggressive as possible and hope we can somehow jank out this win. Like, we draw another Unfriendly Fire or something. If our opponent has a removal spell, we're definitely dead. But we can't do anything about that part of things. Opponent. Yeah, they got removal, so we're dead. Man, Deadeye Plunderers seems like a pretty legit card in these blue-black decks in Limited. Alright, so you could say our pool now. We just have a very much lack of any bombs. Like, even just good uncommons or anything. So it's hard to even, like... I mean, we weren't playing Marauders. I guess that could be something that we could have in our deck, but... Our green, nothing over 4 mana, a million Jungle Delvers. We do have the Demolish that we could sideboard in this matchup. Our black, 6 mana lifelink thing, a bunch of land destruction spells. Blue, Spell Swindle has been back and forth out of our sideboard. White... These are 2 good removal spells, but otherwise there's not much, so we went with red for Open Fires, which I think are better for janking out games. So we're just kind of like... yeah, lacking in power. Should I open my Ixalan packs I won on Magic Online? No, 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 no. Definitely do not... Definitely not do that. Dire Fleet? That is a really hard splash for our deck, though. It's pretty hard to just splash a 2-drop. No, you should definitely sell the packs that you win. If you open them, you will lose a lot of money compared to just selling them. I don't know if there's really anything to sideboard here. I think it's... The competitive league is a more top-heavy payout, so if you think that you're likely to at least get 3 wins, or maybe get 4 or 5 wins, then you will do better there. The other league, you don't win as much for doing well, but you also don't lose as much for doing poorly. So you get something even if you go like 1 win or 2 wins. I have a friend who's been playing Magic for about 7 years, and his problem with MTGO is having to buy everything. If they could figure out an in-game currency system or drop system in Arena, do you think that would make players migrate over? So like, I mean, I think it really depends on the prices. I think that's what it comes down to. I think that's one of the big things. Also, those are my biggest questions with Arena. Are what's the pricing model? So how much does it cost? How do you actually acquire cards for your decks? Is it going to be possible, like, this is mostly probably me a concern for me because I play so many decks for like the series, but can I just like give you some amount of money and have a deck to play, or do I have to like Hearthstone? You got to buy like hundreds of packs and then hope that out of those hundreds of packs you open mythics and then trade 4 of your mythics for 1 of their mythics. It's a very convoluted process, which has made it so I've never actually played Hearthstone Constructed just because getting a deck is so hard, and I couldn't imagine going through that multiple times a week for the video series. So how do you get the cards? How much does it cost? And the limited question is also relatively legitimate. Like, what are you doing for limited? Is it going to be real limited or some sort of, like, kind of limited? So those are my big questions that I'm waiting to be answered, and I think they just don't have answers yet. I'm sure it will be possible if you want to spend hundreds of hours grinding somehow or want to play very bad decks. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I think that there's definitely some upside for a free-to-play model for some players. Like, the ability to... Ooh, Gilded Sentinel. Alright, I guess you hit us. Down to 16. Treasure map is a bit slow. Chart the course into no lands. Oh, this deck. I guess we just gotta pass and try to kill something with Sure Strike is our best hope. Friend told me that Arena was implementing a Phantom system where you can play with your friends for free, but you never own the cards and can't participate in real contest events. Not sure if he's serious or anything. I expect we don't really know the system yet from what I've heard, other than they said that there wouldn't be trading unless that maybe they change their minds on that. So I would expect it would be, I expect what they're thinking right now is something like Hearthstone, where you can grind your way into cards by doing, I don't know, quests or certain achievements, and then also buy, I would expect, buy packs and open those packs and then somehow, oh man, cancel! Who plays cancel? I mean, cancel's not that bad, but I'd probably play cancel in this deck. It is sad here, though. We're so dead again. Man. Oh, man. I understand losing to our opponent's good decks, but now we're losing to decks that are not all that ideal. We get a land. I guess we equip up. Pass the turn. They should just build a store and straight up sell you digital cards. Yeah, I mean, they could just take over the role of the bots. And, oh boy. Jeez. Well, our opponent's deck looks pretty bad, but it is definitely wrecking us here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 down to 5? Is there any way we come back from this? This thing doesn't do anything. We kill this, drop to 1. And then they equip this. I don't think there is. I mean, we can kill this. Jeez. Yikes. This is brutal. Submitted on Goldfish, it's a standard deck that I've been testing, winning 90% of matchups. It was tweeted at you by myself, and after I posted it the other day, I noticed 5 or 6 other people made a variation. It's blue-green bouncy aggro by Trilex. You could... Can you send a link to me in the chat? I think we might start doing... Yeah, we're dead here again. Woo, man, this deck. I mean, we already see our opponent playing cancel, so it's pretty risky to let them untap if we're gonna die to not killing something. What do you think about the new Jace? I have a feeling that it will be a card like Eldritch Moon Lily with negative hype, then suddenly everyone wants it. It looks bad at first, but I think it's awesome. I'm not convinced that it is very good. But I definitely could be underrating it. So it's easy to underrate those planeswalkers. My argument for Jace, or against Jace compared to Lily, is at least Lily is good on her own. With Jace, you really need a lot of stuff. You need creatures to enable it, for one thing. So we'll see. I don't think... It definitely could be better than people are giving it credit for as a 3-mana planeswalker. But I don't expect it to be Liliana good. It could definitely surprise people, though. Pirate Panharmonicon. Ooh. That is a pretty spicy take on Panharmonicon. The Stormfleet Arsonist sacrifice seems pretty sweet. Well, that's definitely spicy. Panharmonicon can go just about anywhere. Anywhere. Ooh, a new Jace deck, eh? Yeah, that seems like a pretty good Jace shell. I mean, I think that's the most likely place I would see Jace working would be with evasive creatures where you can turn on the loot mode. That seems like the best spot for Jace. Also, Heart of Kirin maybe could be a good addition. But yeah, that is something like I would think. I don't think I said... did I say Chandra is bad? I don't think I said that Chandra is bad. I mean, maybe I said that Chandra is bad, but I don't think so. Is Ethereal Tez going to see any play with the treasure thing? Definitely makes Ethereal Tez better. I think there's a better chance that Tez sees play with the treasures. So it definitely improves his outlook. Whether or not that'll be enough, I think we'll have to wait and see. Is Drakehaven good enough now? It didn't really get much as far as additions. I guess favorable wins can make the tokens bigger, which is kind of nice. But it didn't really get too much in terms of actual cycling cards or anything, obviously. But, I might have said that Chandra was overhyped. That does sound possible. I definitely said Jace's Prodigy was bad. And definitely said Liliana, the Last Hope was bad. Opponent has 2-drop Dinosaur with haste. Sure. Hits us for 2. Looks like our opponent's also on the blue-red jank plan. Well, let's just island and plan on using this Cannonade to sweep away our opponent's stuff. And then next turn we can Storm Tamer and Delver it up right away with Cutlass. 4-mana Delver. But Tez and Marionette Master just in case. Those seem like pretty reasonable buys. Yeah, Heart of Kirin, I still think would have not seen hardly any play if Smuggler's Copter was in the format. I think it would have been additional Smuggler's Copters. Kind of like, kind of like Aethersphere Harvester or something. It would be fighting more for that slot. Alright, clear the board. Ooh. Well, I think we're still just going to Storm Tamer and Pirate's Cutlass. Hey, welcome, Kelly. Glad to be streaming at the right time for you. Person you need to listen to is Richard. He said Thraben Inspector would be great. I believe Chaz and MTG Goldfish left. Return target non-land. Okay, Perilous Voyage. I guess you got us. That does keep us from free equipping our Pirate's Cutlass. To be fair, I've definitely nailed my share of them as well. I definitely remember I was the one that was saying the Scarab God is absurd, and it's going to. It's just a finisher to control deck. Everyone, Richard and Chaz were like, oh, with zombies, you can play it with zombies maybe, or something like that. Splash blue in your zombie deck. And I was the one that was just like, no, that the card is just insane. Just play Scarab God as the finisher in your control deck. It's so good. And I proved vindicated on that one. So at least I have that one to my credit. The other one was Emrakul. I definitely was a big believer that Emrakul was absurd right from the start. Although a lot of people probably thought that. Yes, I know. Aftermath, Jay Zoller. Aftermath it's still bad. Although some of the cards some of them have proved to be better than I probably gave them credit for. But they still, man, it was so watered down in the first set. Yeah, selling before Emrakul got banned seems like a good plan. Alright, play the island. Well, I guess we just run out these hunters past the turn. Pretty good blocker for the Prosperous Pirates. Yeah, if you bought Jay's Friend's Prodigy in the beginning, you definitely ended up in pretty good shape. Hey, thanks, David. My 8th grade self was wrong. Boosters of Unlimited weren't worth $3. Ah, yes. Holding on to your limited boosters would have been... You probably would be retired right now. Really? Hijack? Main deck oh my goodness. Twisted Nail, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscribers. Mech Pro with treasures seems like a really fun idea. Indeed. Down to 6. Alright, let's just attack with this. I think we want to trigger Revolt. Hit our opponent. Then we get to kill the pirate. Play Fleet Spy. Draw a card. And then I think we cash in our treasure for Storm Tamer. So we have another blocker. We might be stealing this one. Do you think that Chandra Tortured Defiance will go down? I want to buy them. Not sure about price. Is it worth it to buy 3 for 100? I guess it depends on how much you need them. I don't think that Chandra is going to drop significantly, like, before next spring, over the winter. River's Rebuke. Okay, that could have been more devastating. That doesn't actually just kill us, thankfully. Opponent hits us. So now we can just run out a bunch of stuff. If our opponent had one more creature, unless they have the 4 damage burn spell, then that's very bad, and we die. So play the knight. Play Storm Tamer. Actually, we just need to leave up Storm Tamer so we don't get burnt out. That makes sense. Play Fathom Fleet Firebrand. It's a good name. Very alliterative name. Fathom Fleet Firebrand. Fathom Fleet Firebrand. Pass the turn. Let me see, Trixel. Opponent. Ooh. That seems like a good way to get in a lot of damage. It looks like a fun deck and very budget friendly too. I like it. Siren Lookout. Well, let's get in. Hit our opponent. We really got to make sure this Storm Tamer lives for the time being. Because we got to be able to counter a burn spell to our face. So play Spy. Draw a card. Play the land. Play Treasure Map. Pass the turn. We might actually... Maybe we're going to steal this. Maybe there's still hope for this deck that we finish with a 3-2. Maybe. You get the goldfish icon by subscribing. You should be able to subscribe up at the top if you're interested. Opponent passes. So we get to scry with Treasure Map. I don't think we need Rigger Crew here. Do some attacking. Hit our opponent. Hit our opponent. Yeah, I'm very afraid of Unfriendly Fire. Opponent blocks. But Siren Storm Tamer, if we keep Storm Tamer out, then we don't die to it. That's our out to that. Alright, Sure Strike kills one of our creatures. Can't do anything about it. And let's play Lookout. And we get a land. Alright, play the land. Play Apprentice. Pass the turn. I think we're sneaking it out. Any cards in Standard that let us ping creatures. There are some pinging effects in Standard. Which is sweet with Enrage, especially. Well, let's Treasure Map. How close are we to just straight up winning? Siren Lookout. Sure, we'll keep it. We gotta be getting close. Let's do some attacking. Hit our opponent. Hit our opponent. Hit our opponent. Opponent takes it. Down to 6. Treasure Map. Flip Treasure Map. Island to the bottom. And we'll just pass and run out Windstrider. I think we got it. I think we are going to steal this win, which means the chances of a win are still... We're still alive for a 3-2. If we can scrape out the 3-2 with this deck, I will be absolutely thrilled. That would be a major accomplishment for this deck. Run out the flyer. Chart a course. Well, let's attack. I think we just have lethal in the air. So attack with our flyers. Chuber, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Uh-oh. Opponent has something? Oh, dear. Well, let's draw a card. Just a mountain. Let's see what they block. They're out of cards, though, so maybe we don't have to worry about the burn spell. Alright, they just block there. Chart a course. There we go. And we found our Unfriendly Fires. Whew. Sweet. Well, we're staying alive, staying alive. We still have those gifted treasure chests to open at some point, too. Maybe let's open a treasure chest right now. Open a treasure chest to get hyped for the next round. For the next part of this round. I think it's time. And these are lucky treasure chests. They came from someone that opened a Rishidan port. Favorable wins Drakehaven. Ooh. Alright, treasure chest. We're going to open one at least. Let's open one. We're due for some treasure chest luck. Treasure chest number 1. Yeah, Frank's Sanity Fleet Swallower is pretty sweet. Hey, thank you again, King Doc, for the donation. These are the lucky treasure chests. Got a good feeling about this. We get Archivist. Ooh, well, we got a Slitherblade. Slitherblade, if you missed it, on the YouTube channel, was actually super good in Rogues. It was actually very impressive in the Rogue deck. So let's open another one. We gotta beat Archivist. We can top Archivist. Chest number 3, thank you again to King Doc. Ooh, Katha the Hammer. Also Timbermaw. Katha the Hammer. I don't know if Katha the Hammer is worth much. We'll need to, but it's playable because free win red. One of my favorite free win red planeswalkers. $6.45. So actually pretty solid. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Treasure chest moving up in the world. All right, let's. We can beat Koth. We can beat Koth. We're moving up. Black Lotus range. 2 more to go. 10 play points. All right. Play points at least let us enter events. Supreme Will. Good standard uncommon. Played in a control deck. And, well, we went this far. Maybe we can get our port here. We can get our port. It's our time. It's our time. We got it. We got it. Port. Stolen Identity. Storm Tamer. Siren Storm Tamer. That will be standard playable. And Cobbled Wings. Well, thank you so much for the chests again, King. And they were actually not bad. We got Koth out of it, which is a pretty good deal. No port, but that's alright. You really need to play Jeskai Approach deck with Sunburn's Invocation for Mucha Brewer against the odds. Yeah, it seems like a fun against the odds style deck. That would be my guess. 1 land. Yeah, we're not going to keep this one. Can't keep the 1 lander. We can keep this and just scry into a land. And then we have a pretty actually aggressive curve. Ooh, alright. Aggro. Aggro, it's time. Have you ever thought about doing Commander Clash based around everyone opening a chest? Someone mentioned that. Maybe it was you before. I think it's actually a good idea. Like opening a pack or a chest and building around it. So I actually really like it. Let's play an island, pass the turn. We do need to do that one at some point. We did play a slightly messed up version of Gideon Tribal. But yes, I have been messing around with it, as have other people. And it definitely gets a lot better thanks to the rule change. Are Kamigawa's block printed cards worth holding on to, or do you think it's better to sell? Ooh, search for Escanta, eh? Could be good in a control deck. Well, let's run out our Shaper's Apprentice. Pass the turn. I'm not really sure. Maybe specific Kamigawa cards are worth it. We have done random with the Gatherer before. I think we've done that twice. And it was pretty cool. Some of the decks were super janky, but it's really cool. Opponent. Sailor of Means. Alright. Well, play the island. What does this need? A Merfolk? We don't have a Merfolk. Let's just run out Lookout. We're pretty happy no matter what this Explore does. Yeah, alright, land is good. Pass the turn. Gideon Tribal worked the other day when I tried it in my blue-white control deck. Gideon Jury and Gideon of the Trials beatdown. Yeah, I've seen some blue-white and Esper decks that have been using it. It seems pretty sweet. Yeah, seems like a pretty powerful card. Search for Escanta. Opponent. Opponent's blue-green? Is this the same deck we just played against, or did our opponent change their entire deck during sideboarding? It almost feels like in a completely different deck. Well, let's get in with our flyer. Hit our opponent. Ugh. Well, there goes our flyer. Unfortunately. That tricky treasure mana. Getting Tribal now is a thing with the new Legendary Planeswalker rule. Yeah, the new Legendary Planeswalker rule definitely helps it. Yeah, opponent blocks. So now I guess we just kill it. At least we made our opponent spend their treasure, I guess, is some small consolation. Pass the turn. Is Search for His Content worth playing just for the front half? In Limited, maybe? I think it's fine in Limited. I don't know if you'd play in Constructed without wanting the back half. I mean, I don't know. Didn't we have a card, Sultai? What was a Sultai enchantment? Wasn't it basically that, and it never really saw any play? Opponent gets in, sure. Down to 19. And passes. I mean, we're going to keep attacking. If they really have another one of the Flash Flyers, then that's pretty sad. Oh, dear. Okay. Well, that works. We can just run out our Windstrider. They do have Flash, but it doesn't have Flying. Although, that's still kind of big and annoying. Hit our opponent. We might just lose a race to that. Sultai Ascendancy, that's what it was. But it was actually like a pretty strictly upgraded version, because you got to look at 2 cards, except for 1. Although it is true, 1 more mana and in multiple colors. Although that standard was pretty easy to play multiple colors in. River's Rebuke. Oh boy. Well, our opponent's about out of cards, but we need a way to kill this thing. Opponent hits us. We're definitely... Yeah, we didn't even open like a River's Rebuke level rare. Well... Play Brute. Play Storm Tamer. Play Apprentice. Pass the turn. Yeah, we were talking about playing it for just the front half only. I think Search for His Kanta, assuming you're going to use the back half, is way more powerful. But someone brought up playing Search for His Kanta just for the front half. And I think Sultai Ascendancy is somewhat an argument against not playing it just for the front half. I mean, with the back half, it's good, though. With the back half, it reminds me of Thassa. I think our record is correct. I think we're 1-2. I think our opponent just sideboarded into a very different deck. Aren't we 1-2? Opponent has... Ooh, Tishana's Wayfinder. That is a good card. Yeah, in Limited, I think the front half is probably worth it. Just the free scry every turn is good. Yeah, I think we had to Treacherous Blast that, though. I mean, we're an aggro deck. We're not going to win going long. Oops. Alright. We get more islands. Well, I guess we keep attacking. Flashing our Windstrider. This is all we can really do, is just keep going for it. Opponent blocks, opponent blocks. If we draw removal for the dinosaur, we might be alright. Kill the Wayfinder. Oh, I mean, we're having fun, River himself. Our sealed pool, though, not very good. Actually, very ungood. On Moto, can't you take multiple decks from your sealed pool? Yes, you can switch. You can make multiple decks and switch between rounds if you want to. Ooh, opponent gets to opt. Not bad. We had to flash it in to give Shaper's Apprentice flying, because it was a merfolk, to get in the damage. Also, our opponent knew about it, so we're not really getting much surprise value, because they bounced it with this River's Rebuke, so, eh. Although we should have left up red mana and played this Knight, probably. Probably wouldn't have hurt to play it. Well, opponent got the flip. Apparently they do want to flip it. Hits us down to 6. Escanta Sunken Ruins. How many hits can they possibly have in their deck? They have another Opt. I mean, I guess that's good value just by itself. Oh boy, more lands. Well, go attacking. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Well, we're not winning this one. Opponents only got 4 less cards in their library than we do. Alright. On to sideboarding. Yeah, I guess we probably should have sacked there. Yeah, I probably should have sacked. Alright, run it back. Yeah, I don't know about flipping there. They can't have that many instants or sorceries in their deck. Alright, come on, deck. Give us a decent hand. Well, I mean, we got our Build-A-Delver plan if we hit 1 land. Do you think the new mechanized production with new treasures? Sounds like a really fun against the odds style deck, I think. That's where I'm at with that one. Not sure about it actually being competitive. The big problem for it being competitive is a Braid is really brutal. And a lot of decks play a Braid, so if your plan is to put a Mech Pro on a treasure, it's going to be pretty easy to have it get killed. So that's what I'm worried about with the plan, but it still seems super fun and makes me want to play it. Well, let's get in with our Stormcaller. Hit our opponent. And run out our Shaper Apprentice. Pass the turn. Opponent opts. I'm going to play Mech Pro my EDH because you don't have the Win the Game clause. To play it as if it didn't have the Win the Game clause. Yeah, I think in EDH it's pretty sweet just copying things. Mech Pro with Treasure should be the first against odds. That does sound like a pretty good one. What's our opponent have? Sacrifice. Creature gets +5/+5 and trample. Alright. So just a bear with some very long-term upside. What do we do? Let's just attack with both and then run out Headstrong Brute. If our opponent blocks, then it should get in damage next turn. Yeah, opponent trades. That's fine. That makes our Headstrong Brute better. And then we can Cutlass next turn and hit for 6. And that might be fast enough to win the race. Hopping out for now. Next stream, going to have a spicy deck for you to check out. Awesome, Sarian. Yeah, next stream will be away from the world of sealed pools and back to the world of spicy constructed decks. That's true. Anointed Procession is pretty sweet with the treasure tokens. Star of Extinction first against odds. I think we got to play Star of Extinction in Modern probably. With like stuffy dolls and whatnot. That seems like the most obvious home at least. I mean, maybe it can work in Standard as well, but I don't think there's any obvious combos. Did I see the Gatherer text on Revel and Riches? I did not. What does the Gatherer text say? Hit our opponent. Down to 12. Cards from Ixalan most excited to try in Modern. I mean, there's fun janky ones. I think, like, for against the odd style decks, like Arcane Adaptation has weird combos. That'll be fun. Revel in Riches has janky combos. That'll be fun. So I'm excited for that kind of stuff. As far as competitively, the big ones are probably Opt. Some of the other stuff maybe has a chance, like some of the random hate dinosaurs and whatnot, but I think Opt is the biggest one for Modern as far as competitive play. Well, let's just play Stormcaller. I think we just go for the win with our creatures. Attack with both. We're pretty close to just winning here, surprisingly. Hit our opponent, down to 6, pass the turn. Yeah, we'll definitely do another viewer stream at some point in the future. We gotta do that again. If the second ability on Revel in Riches causes you to win the game, please refrain from throwing your treasure tokens in the air, as this may injure the other player. I mean, that seems like a good ruling. Opponent passes. Well, let's go attacking. I'm assuming our opponent's going to try to flash in that flyer. But I think this is okay because we drew Fiery Cannonade. Oh. Oh, this works. We just win. Whoo! Ha-ha! Cannonade! Up to 2 and 2. Sweep away that merfolk. Good game, well played. Which means we get to play one more match for all the marbles. This is it. Can we scrape out a 3 and 2 with one of the worst sealed pools of all time? That counts as a victory tonight. If we can sneak out this last win, end up 3 and 2, that is definitely super awesome. Yeah, I don't know about the pirate rule change thing. That seemed a little bit strange to me as well. Oh, they announced they had a judge blog with the rule changes, and there was a lot of yars and mateys and stuff like that, which just felt out of place. I mean, I guess it's on flavor for Ixalan. It just felt out of place with a fairly serious topic. I mean, if we can get a 3-2, we're super happy. 3-2, we get our money back. Well, that's Island and Storm Tamer. Pass the turn. How do you know pirates didn't actually go R? Opponent leads on a forest. We have our treasure map, which is probably our single best card. But I think we're going to wait and just play this knight and go aggro. Next turn, we can't activate treasure map this turn anyway, so playing treasure map as a 3-drop is pretty fine. Just 3-drop immediate scry action. I think, man, I'm almost feeling like we're going to do this. Oh, man, apparently everyone gets treasure maps. Treasure maps all around. I guess that's fitting for Ixalan. Ooh, cut. Oh, boy. All right, new plan, new plan, new plan. Cutlass, treasure map, you're going to have to wait. We're the aggro. Build the Delver, turn 3 Delver. It's basically like we played a Delver on turn 1. It didn't flip on turn 2. And then our opponent time walked on turn 3, and then we got a Delver. that's how that works. Why don't mazes end prime time against the odds? It's really hard in Modern because of Ghost Quarters and Blood Moons. What's a pirate's favorite restaurant? Yarbies? Yeah? I guess that makes sense. Opponent gets a Bonded Horn Crest. 5/5 for 4. That's kind of big. Well, get in with our Delver. Hit our opponent. Play our Stormfleet Spy. Draw land? Blue land? Please? Well, red land. All right. Pass the turn. Come on, Delver. Go, go, Delver, go. Man, you just wait. I think Tomer's playing Pirates tomorrow for the Commander Clash. And you just know that he's going to be overloaded with pirate puns. You know it. You know it's going to be mono pirate pun .tomer.deck. Piratepun.com. I'm sure that's what Tomer's doing tonight. He's spending his evening on piratepun.com. Tomer. Hit our opponent down to 11. Play the island. Now I think I'd rather Treasure Map and Storm Tamer than Prosperous Pirates. That's actually relevant Delver protection. Oh, come on. Come on, Delver. Can Delver do it? Man, I wish we had another pirate. Another Pirate's Cutlass. So on these new rules changes and reminding people, it seems like you only have to do it when you resolve a spell like Path. I believe it's only when you resolve a spell. I don't think you have to remind your opponent of their spells. So if your opponent plays a pack, I don't think you have to remind them of that. Well, it'd be nice if we could kill this thing. Burn spells? Island, I think to the bottom. Headstrong Brute. Well, let's play Prosperous Pirates. Pass the turn. We got to get rid of this Reacher. It's slowing down our beats. Yeah, Tomer will have Davy Jones's locker full of pirate puns. That is very sure. Ooh, Vanquish's Banner. Interesting. That's a really powerful card, but Dinosaur. Are they tribally enough to take advantage of it? Draws a card. This does mean we have less outs for killing this Whiptail. Alright, we got to keep treasure mapping. Treasure map, mountain to the bottom. Treasure map. Alright, we'll keep the draw too. Play Headstrong Brute. Pass the turn. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Yes, Unfriendly Fire would be good. Our put a creature on top of our opponent's deck would be super good. Those are the cards we really want here. Our opponent's drawing all their extra cards. We're just about to start on the card advantage engine. Yeah, I'm not a fan of bad pirate puns either. I tend to avoid pun.com websites. Tomer, though, he's a big fan. Opponent passes. Well, let's draw some cards. Get some treasure. Play a land. Sack our treasure. Come on, Unfriendly Fire! Or just mono lands. Play Fathom Fleet Firebrand. Fathom Fleet Firebrand. My new favorite card from the Ixalan set. Feather Fleet Firebrand from the Ixalan set. Which came out after Fate Reforged. By a few years. Having a hard time believing you aren't a fan of pirate puns. Ooh, Monsterosaur. Alright, that's a big old dino. This card seems really good. I wonder if that could actually see constructed play. Probably not with Glorybringer and stuff around, but man, it's like a Reality Smasher. Just without the protection. But also without the colorless mana problems. Yes. It'll be more like a typical Commander Clash than a stream, where we'll be talking and interacting with each other. Well, here comes the Parade of Lands. Chart a course. Play a land. Alright, let's chart a course. We got to discard, but whatever. Oh! Okay. Well, we're getting through the lands. That's good. That means we're not going to draw them next turn. I guess we pass the turn. If we swing out with everything, opponent blocks. 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 Yeah, we can't win yet. If we draw a burn spell, I think we can. No, I do like puns. You just haven't been around Tomer. With his... I think it depends on the puns. They gotta be good puns. Is that a 9/9? Just a 9/9. Okay, 10/10. That's big. Oh my goodness. That's so big. That's a good card. Well, sack a treasure. More lands. I'll play the mountain, pass the turn. Oh boy. We can't have many lands left, right? We have 9 on the battlefield, or 8 on the battlefield, 1 in the graveyard. That's 9, 10, 11, 12. So we only got 5 lands left in our deck, which means we should stop drawing them. What's up, Radorar? Ryrar? Thankfully, it's not trampling. Apparently, our opponent does have quite a few dinosaurs. Yeah, this dinosaur has reach, which is... If we get rid of that, we're suddenly in good shape. Going to fight our menace thing. Okay. Sure. Can't really stop the pounce. Bone it. Do they dare attack? Whoa! Oh, do they have dinosaur trample? No, tell me you don't have that. That can't be. No. No. Did we whiff for so long that we're going to lose? Oh, no. Well, block there. 6, 10, 11, 12. Is that really what's happening? Oh, my goodness. Oh! Yup. Alright. Well... How would you possibly... What was the pun? How... What is the pun everyone's talking about? I'm so confused. Opening the sealed pool? That might count. I might take that. We're gonna bring in our spell swindle. Go down. I don't know. Something. I guess Sure Strike. Try it like that. Siren only counters... Yeah, Siren only counters things that target you or a creature you control. Yeah, I'm not sure about this set for Sealed. So, the thing with this set in Sealed is... with the tribal theme, it's very unlikely that you get a solid tribal deck. We've seen a couple, like the dinosaur person we played in round 1 or something like that. They actually had a pretty solid dinosaur tribal deck. Instead, it's more likely you're going to have a very mixed synergy deck. That's one reason that I'm actually really excited to try. I think our opponent would have hit us for 19, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't think that we were dead there. Maybe I'm counting it wrong. Very well could be. So yeah, I'm definitely interested in draft because it feels like it'll be easier to build decks around the tribes and the synergies instead of just these pile of mixed synergies. Like, you can even see it to some extent in our deck, and our deck is admittedly not a good deck because we didn't have very powerful cards, but we have stuff that's like, oh, if you have a pirate, oh, if you have a merfolk, and you can control that a lot more in draft, but in sealed, you're just at the mercy of the magic gods. Well, play the mountain. Run out our Fathom Fleet Firebrand. Fathom Fleet Firebrand. Pass the turn. Yeah, we could have targeted Pounce, I guess. Although, the 3-3 doesn't really matter there. It's not really getting through. So I don't know if it even especially matters, honestly. Huh. Opponent's in a very different deck. So, our opponent's pools were good enough they could build multiple decks? Oh, so envious. So jealous. Alright, let's run out our Siren Lookout. We get to explore. I mean, I guess we'll keep it. And pass the turn. Definitely not opening the Planeswalker pack. That's a nightmare. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of Hearthstone flavor to Ixalan, but it still feels fairly unique. Opponent does not get a counter, thankfully. So they hit a land. They've double landed off their explorers. What do we do now? We can hit with Lookout. We can attack. Pump once. We can attack, put something on top of their deck, and kill. That feels pretty bad. Let's just get in with the flyer. The Planeswalker pack is not resellable. It just kind of comes with your account, or it used to. I don't know if it even still does. It did at one point, and it gives you these weird gold border cards that aren't legal to play anywhere, except this weird specific format, so I just got in the habit of not opening them. In sealed, you get somewhere between 50% 60% of a sealed deck usually. Pirates, dinosaurs, etc. mana cards really just turn out to be used as a tiebreaker, roughly among roughly equal cards. Okay, that makes sense. This feels like Blowout City. Skullduggery. I don't want any of that Skullduggery. I'm just gonna play around Skullduggery forever, apparently. Oh, that's what they were trying to do. Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Okay. Well, play the island. Get in with our flyers. Hit our opponent. Prosperous Pirate does lock down Fathom Fleet Cutthroat. Run out the pirate. Pass the turn. We did attack with the Siren Lookout. I didn't think it was worth trading this with one of our opponent's creatures. Search for Escanta. Yeah, you can't always play around it. That's definitely true. Ooh, opponent has Cutthroat. Good lord, weren't these... Wasn't this a dinosaur deck last game? I swear to God this was a dinosaur deck. Oh my goodness. What do we do now? Maybe we just put this on top of our opponent's deck and attack. Yeah, let's go. Siren Lookout on top. Attack with everything. I think we gotta try to kill our opponent. Yeah, it seems like they apparently have a pirate deck and a dinosaur deck, which is actually pretty impressive. Alright, so we'll pump, trade with the 3/3. Hit our opponent for a bunch. Pass the turn. Opponent's down to 9. We're getting close. Opponent gets a swamp. Wow! Oh my... No, I know they can switch decks. I'm mostly just amazed that... Maybe our card pool is just abnormally bad. I'm mostly just amazed that our opponent has enough cards to build Naya Dinosaurs and Blue-Black Pirates in the same deck. That's like... That's the part that's amazing to me. Because we just like barely built this deck. Opponent blocks. Opponent blocks. So we'll kill the flyer. Opponent must have another flyer. We're just on blue-red, hope we jank out some wins, basically. We do get to draw a card here, which is nice. Play the island, and... Actually, let's leave up our Fiery Cannonade in case they try to equip. Seems like that might be the better plan. Didn't have anything for White-Black Vampires. White and Black was pretty bad. We had 2 of the gold uncommon? Ooh. And Mark of the Vampire. Alright, well, hopefully this resolves. Cannonade? Whoo! Alright. It all comes down to this. Jay Steele, what's going on? Yeah, you can see our pool here during sideboarding before we go to our last match. It's just, I mean, it's just bad. But we are fighting through. Fighting through. For the Vampire deck, the 2, I guess, like, kind of good cards are Call to the Feast, but we don't really have many payoffs. There's a couple of okay white removal spells. The weird part is, it's just like some of the stuff we doubled up on was pretty bad. Like, Spreading Rot's super bad. Queen's Agent's pretty bad. 3 Jungle Delvers are pretty bad. So we tended to get multiples of cards that aren't that good. Same with Demystify is pretty bad. Kinjali Suncaller is pretty bad. So it's just... like, the pool just broke down really strangely. Like, all those cards that we got multiples of, could you imagine if they were, like, good cards that we wanted? Our pool would probably be pretty insane, but... yeah, run it back. Yeah, we tried bringing in the Furnace of Wrath thing one game, and it was not very impressive. Unfortunately. The one game we brought it in, it just rotted in our hand. And I think it was in actually 2 games, and we scried to the bottom once because we didn't have enough lands. So let's see what our opponent plays next. White-black vampires, probably. You sent me a Liliana Tribal for Modern. Awesome, Kelly. I will have to check it out. When do you think I'll stream Ixalan Draft? I don't know. We have the special Commander Clash live stream tomorrow. Then we will probably definitely be playing Constructed on Thursday. So I'm not sure. But there will be a rough drafts, hopefully this week, for Ixalan. So ideally, we'll have that at least. But the problem, I mean, I think people mostly want to see janky Constructed. So I don't like to do limited too often on the stream. Because there's usually like tons of people that are drafting and playing limited, so I like to try to... We always do the pre-release stream for the first stream, but otherwise, I like to give people something different, or try to. Because I figure, I mean, if you want to watch people draft and stuff, there's so many good players and people that are doing that. So we'll be back to Constructed, probably Standard, or at least something Ixalan influenced. What do you think about Standard Death and Taxes? Ooh. Did we not submit? What's going on, Moto? Ooh. It looks pretty fun. Very curse heavy. I like it. I guess we'll keep this because we have Chart the Course, I guess. Yeah, let's keep. Yeah, well, we'll probably do limited at some point too. So I'll try to do a draft on stream at some point, but it probably won't be this week for sure. Cuz I don't think we'll do 2 limited streams in the same week. Yeah, we got paid off with the red source. I was figuring that Chart the Course would get us there, but just drawing the red source is even better. Looks like our opponent's back to dinosaurs by the looks. Yup, back to dinosaurs. 2-1 haste nest robber. Sure. Well, Spell Swindle could be potentially absurd against some of their big expensive stuff if we get to it. So let's run out our knight. Pass the turn. Opponent. Hey, welcome, Dr. Ches. Good to have you. I guess we take it for now. Ixalan's Keeper. Well, get in with the knight. See, this is one of those cards that would be a bit better if we actually had a dinosaur. Opponent blocks. Yep. I think we're going to just draw. Probably should have left blue mana up, actually. It doesn't matter. Alright. That worked out somewhat. Got through those lands, at least. Video games are sort of boring now. I think I'm just going to casually get back into Magic. Well, Magic is pretty fun. At least I think so. Another Ixalan's Keeper. Opponent. Or Ixalis? I guess it's not Ixalan. Opponent gets in with the Nest Robber. Sure. Let's get down the Rigging Crew. Pass the turn. Put up some defense. We need to find a new Against the Odds combo deck. Ooh. Well, we're always playing fun combos on against the odds. Definitely gonna block. Block the non-dinosaur, I guess. Come on, no follow-up. Opponent passes. Play the mountain. What do we do? Furnace of Wrath is like 3 more mana, though, or something, right? What do we do? What do we do? I'm sure we will have Against the Odds Revel in Riches. It's definitely going to happen at some point. Liquid Metal Splinter combo for Against the Odds. Yeah, we've never played Liquid Metal Coating. If they play something huge, man, I would love to spell swindle something. Well, let's play Apprentice. Ping our opponent. I guess we'll just run everything out there. Run out Headstrong. Hope that they don't have some huge 6-drop that ruins everything. I guess it makes sense to get something on the board here. Now at least we're not taking damage. Apprentice can trade with something if they keep attacking. Seems like our best bet. Until we get wrecked by a 6-drop. Opponent. Passes. Ooh, alright. Well, play the mountain. Get in with Headstrong Brute. And now we'll pass. Now we'll sit on our counter a bit. You can send me a deck list link right in the chat if you want to. Yeah, this is good enough for Spell Swindle. $5 from Dr. Cheese says, here's 5 for all the hours we watch your videos and streams and recordings. Uh-oh. Gotta get reading faster on these donations. Certainly over $5 in entertainment. Well, Dr. Cheese, thank you so much for the donation. Definitely appreciate it, and thank you for watching the videos. That's super awesome. Definitely appreciate that as well. I have not played Sunbird in Approach, but it seems I've seen the combo. It sounds like a cool Against the Odds idea. Ping our opponent. And I think we might be in good shape now. We draw an island. So let's Pirate's Prize. Draw some cards, make some treasure. Do some attacking. We're pretty close to closing out this game. With the 3-2, which we figured was the absolute ceiling. That was the absolute best this deck was going to do. Hit our opponent for 3. Yeah, Spell Swindle can be pretty sweet. It'll be interesting to see how it does in Constructed. Let's Stormfleet Spy. Ping our opponent. Goblin Tremors. Ooh. That looks pretty cool. Goblin tokens, impact tremors. I like the Goblin Grenades for more reach. Perforos is definitely very strong there. Draw a card. It's a mountain. Alright, let's cash in a couple treasures for the Firebrand. Moto Laggy. Ping our opponent. Down to 10. Oh, we're super close. Super close. And pass the turn. Opponent needs something pretty good. Treasure map is super strong, but it's going to be pretty slow here. Probably too slow for our opponent. Because we can just start swinging out. Opponent. Actually, we can just kill a creature first and swing out. We draw an island. So kill the keepers. Swing with everything. Opponent's got a chump. Yup. Trades. Play the mountain. Wow, we're gonna sneak it out, I think. Opponent's down to 3. Run out the hunters, which is literally unblockable. And pass the turn. Our opponent needs a literal wrath. They need Star of Extinction. Brontosaur, not going to do it. It's super big, but it's not going to save the day. And, wow. Well, I guess we can just rub it in. And we got the GGs. Attack with everything. Whoo, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, we got there. Oh, we had... How does Star kill them? Doesn't it do damage to... It doesn't deal damage to players, right? Whew. We got there. We got there. We got there with the 3 and 2. So... I mean, I wish we opened a crazy pool and did crazy things, but that's the thing about sealed. Sometimes you don't get crazy sealed pools and whatever, they don't go well. So you just do whatever you can to fight through, and we actually did a pretty good job of fighting through, I think, for having a pretty subpar sealed pool. My email is saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. So that's I need to make an email command. I see people doing that. I will add an email command, but it's saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. I don't think we're actually going to open the pack. We opened some treasure chests. It's so bad to open actual packs. I don't think there's enough value to make it worth it. All right, whatever. We'll open it. So anyway, let's do our reminders. We've already had a really long stream, so first off, we'll do our reminders and then sure, we'll open the pack. It's a pre-release stream. If you win prize packs, that's what you're supposed to do, right? If you went to your pre-release, you would open your prize packs. That's our prize pack. Let me make it very, very clear. Never do that. It is 100% losing value, so if you ever win anything on Magic Online, this is a very bad example. Don't do it. Just sell it. You'll get like 4 ticks for it or something. We're going to open it. We're going to get like 0 ticks of value. But that's fine. It's entertainment. It's fun. So whatever. But keep that in mind. Anyway, we got to do the reminders first, though. Number 1, Commander Clash live stream tomorrow, 6 Eastern. So be ready for that. It should be interesting and fun. Replay YouTube, that's where you can find all the old streams, including this stream in the future. Normal YouTube has Rogue Tribal from Budget Magic, went up last night, has some Against the Odds action tomorrow, rough drafts, all that fun stuff. Of course, the merch page is where you can buy playmats and t-shirts and all that kind of stuff. So definitely keep that in mind if you're looking for a way to support the stream and the channel and the site. And now... this is it. We're wrapping it up. This is the end of the stream. We're opening our 1 prize pack of Ixalan against our better judgment. This is not a good idea. Very, very bad idea, but here we go. Here we go. Yep. 1 Ixalan pack. Do we want to open it? Not really, but we're going to anyway. We get Legion's Landing. Legion's Landing as our rare. Deathless Ancient. Okay. Fiery Cannonade, not bad. Lurking Chupacabra, a very flavorful card. Paladin of the Bloodstained, blah, blah, blah. Demystify, good lord, I hope I never see another one of those. At least I think we have between our sealed pool and this almost our playset for standard, if we ever need them. Alright, so Legion's Landing, not a great rare. Yeah, the lands do look a little weird on Moto, border-wise, but... not a bad card. I expect that we'll be playing it at some point in the future. And 2.3 2.33 ticks actually is pretty reasonable. So, anyway, everyone, that does it for tonight. So, that's been our pre-release stream. We'll be back tomorrow with the special Commander Clash stream. Then we'll be back Thursday with some super sweet Constructed. So, we'll be playing something Constructed. Probably something influenced by Ixalan. Not exactly sure what, though, but it should be sweet. Anyway, big thanks to all of you for watching. It was fun. Uh-oh, donation on the way out the door? Oh my goodness, right at the end. A donation. $3 from Icy Doc. Here's a small donation for you. Treat yourself to something, well, maybe not nice, but decent. I don't know what $3 can buy. Well, Icy Doc, thank you so much for the donation. Definitely appreciated it. Yeah, we opened the chests in between rounds, actually. We got a Katha the Hammer, and that was our main open. So anyway, everyone, that does it for tonight. It's awesome. You are awesome. Thanks so much to hanging out. Thank you for the donations and the subscriptions. And like I said, be back tomorrow with a special bonus stream. So until then, have a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you soon.